Boom, boom. I got turn. Why do you gotta turn the mirror off? I never understood that. Hey, quit playing, quit playing, quit playing, quit playing, quit playing. Why are you jumping all up in my face? I love you too, but you driving me in my face. You driving me in the face. Why? What are you doing? What? Ow! Hey, I know you want to say hi. You're trying to cat butt everybody before everybody gets here, huh? Hey, Emily, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Hey, Mon, what's up? Man, y'all missed it. I was just getting cat butted. Bobby, what's up, Bobby? What's up, my friend? Oh, my love. Fourth cat. Oh, cat butt. Oh, hey, y'all not be looking. Don't be looking. No, hey, you're cat butting all over the internet right now. You're excited. So, oh, I got some. Hey, Roxy, what's up, girl? Again, let me get that book. Let me get in the frame. There we go. Again, if y'all haven't seen her book collection, that shit's amazing. Aw, join the fan club. Woohoo, look at that. That's good stuff right there. Brittany's here. What's up? Oh, man. Y'all got me scared for tonight. I just want y'all to know that. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm so scared. Oh, thanks for sharing the live. Y'all are the best. Thought I was going to have a nice, easy day today with the 2-chapter read. Thought y'all were letting me out. How far did you go last night? Fell asleep. Oh, I know. Oh, my Lord. Fell asleep. We only went to chapter 10. I stopped at 10. And then today I read 11 and 12 on my own. And I tell you what, I thought I was going to have some nice, easy chapters. Nope. They were not easy. Wow. Okay. I see what you did there, guys. I see what you did. Yeah. So that's crazy. So tonight, it should be 13 through 17, which I think that's what y'all really, really wanted. We made you go. Yeah. All right. There we go. That's all right. It's worth it. How do you like the presentation? I saw. Yes. Love it. Okay. Let's see. I'm missing comments here. I was cleaning my glasses. Worth it. Yeah, y'all did. Y'all made me go over, but that's what we said. We said it's cool. Which presentation are we talking about? Emily, which one are we talking about? How do you like the presentation? I saw the recap. What do we mean by presentation? You mean of how they're throwing us at it, everything? Is that what you mean? I just want to make sure. No rules in the live. Yeah. It was funny how they're gone. Oh, yeah, presentation. Oh, presentation day. Duh, that's what you meant. Hello, McFly, hello. Yeah. Oh, presentation day. That was poor Pryor and Luca. Honestly, what's his name? Tynan. I thought Tynan was gonna, from his yapping, I thought he was gonna get some flamage on that one. Hey, DW, welcome. Oh, she's coming in thrashing. Look, I am ready. Y'all don't understand. I'm ready for this. I got everything. Y'all don't understand. I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to give it another minute or two just to see. And then I'm going to show you how ready I really am for tonight. Oh, we got another cat butt coming. Cat butt. Hey, Clarissa's back. Welcome back. Oh, you smell all the stuff I came out. Hey, Melissa Brick, what's up? Welcome back. October. Okay. Oh. Threshing day, what we've all been waiting for. That's what I'm saying. This is what everybody seemed to have wanted. So we're making sure we did it. Oh boy, threshing time. Y'all. I'm gonna show you. I got my preparations. Everybody said they brought their snacks and stuff. See, I got you. And I have to say, we have to get some clarification up here. I'm gonna start with this first. In the comments, I noticed y'all was making fun of my helmet. It's not emotional support cauldron. It's a helmet, okay? To be specific, here, in case y'all didn't notice, well, you couldn't notice because here, I'll make it cleared in. It's my Umbra Mortis helmet. See, it's my eyeballs. See, it's my Umbra Mortis helmet. It's an emotional support sword, okay? It's my Umbra Mortis helmet and an emotional support sword. And I gotta put a piece of pad in it or something. Don't take it off. Okay? And then, just so you, yeah, I need to get a little pad in here or something. But since I don't know how this is gonna go, just so y'all know, I brought my Hug Me jacket. So this was from a time, well, we're not gonna talk about where we got this from, but I brought my Hug Me jacket, okay? So if this goes bad, I'll be taken care of tonight, okay? I got my Hug Me jacket, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna be great. I'm feeling happy about it, okay? Whew. Right? Umbra Mortis helmet. You see the similarity? See, you're with me? At some point, yeah. Yeah, at some point. Yeah, at some point. See, that's why I got it ready. See? I'm a smart thinker. I'm like Vi. I'm using my brain, my scholarly brain. I need to, there, we gotta, if we can keep that, man, that dude, pull on my chin. Pull on my chin. All right, we gotta figure something out here. All right, I'm gonna get my, here's my stand. Here's my stand. Here we go. Uh-oh, wait, what is that? Emily, what are you and DW plotting back there? Exactly, my inner scribe, see? I'm trying to use my brain, I'm thinking ahead. Maybe I'm trying to find the Book of Brennan. That's what I'm trying to find. All right, we got to pull that. Nothing wise. You're plotting. I see you plotting over there, folks. Yeah. Wise catches a lot. Inside joke. I would like to be a part of an inside joke at some point. All right, I'm going to bring this back here just so it's out of the way. I have a feeling I'm going to need some space today for all my activities. I'm going to need space for all the activities. Hang on. Do I need to put it? Should I put it? Well, we're fine at some point. Oh, Jesus, at some point. You know, at some point, we'll figure out what this hell magical power Zayden's got on everybody. That's all I want to know. What the hell is that guy? That guy and his magical touch. Ooh, here. Maybe here. Ooh, we'll try this. All right. Hang on. We'll put my beanie on. And then we'll put my helmet on. Ooh, that might be better. Ooh, that might be better. All right. Do you have a 3D printer or do you just like, oh no, we have a 3D printer. Yes, we have a 3D printer. It took me years, but I finally got Twisted List to buy one like 2 years ago. So we got one. So she prints all that stuff out. She took that over. She's like, yeah, this is great. It's awesome. Zayden is Zayner. Hey, Peace here. She's saying, going on. I thought you were, girl, go watch the football game. What are you doing? Girl, Zayden. I get it now. Whoa, what are you doing? What was that? I got the cats going crazy. All right, which one is what? Which one is what? This is better than the Super Bowl? That's, y'all are crazy. That's crazy. What are you doing, Hoobie? Oh, you got your ball. Sorry, Hoobie's got the ball. Evening cadets, what's up, May? All right, we're going to give it like another minute here, and then we will get started on, what are we doing tonight? Harry Potter, right? We're moving into Harry Potter. Is that what we said? Book 1? The Sorcerer's Stone, right? That's what we're doing. Hey, I got cowboy hat. Thank you for the cowboy hat. I'm joking. I mean, we can do it. I don't have a copy, but I mean, I'm sure I can find one really quick. I mean, I got a couple Dr. Seuss books. My kids have Dogman. They got Dogman. We can do Dogman tonight. That sounds like right about up our alley, right? All right, are we ready? Hey, Miss Wolverine joined. Hey, welcome? Not a good time for jokes when the threshing is upon us. All right. We have y'all really want this threshing to go. Should I just stop putting it off? Should I stop putting it off? Or should I just, I mean, we can wait. I could be like, she said, read. Read. All right, opening the book. Opening the book. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Wait, no more wait. Wait, is Twisted even here? She's inside. She's drawing right now. I don't even know if she's paying attention. That's what's funny. Oh, see, there she is. Dang it. That was my escape. No. Why? She felt me summoning her. No. She felt it. Son of a babe. Why? Oh, you were not supposed to join. You were oh, thank you. You were not supposed to join. You were my reason for not starting yet. Ah, son of a gun. All right. Since she's here, we'll get started. Now I have no excuse to not start. All right. Once again, excuse me. I apologize for the nasaliness, okay? I'm finally coming down off the allergies, but here we go. All right, chapter 13. Chapter 13. All right. Whew. All right, chapter 13. This is all about the threshing, I believe, right? Predictions for the threshing? I'm going to end up wearing my Hug Me jacket. Okay, I do know this. Just because, I will say this really quick, just because of the page count, I know I'm going to have to pronounce a certain name that y'all are all waiting for. I know that's coming. That's the only prediction I'm going to make. I'm sorry, forgive me now. But let's just get into it. Accurate prediction. Okay, we're just going to get going into it because I'm scared. I'm scared shitless. Now listen, TikTok, anything that I say is all for entertainment purposes only. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only, and we mean no harm to no living people. Please, no more restrictions. Thank you. I've done my part. Okay, here we go. So, like, when they were climbing the obstacles, right? When she grabbed, like, did she just not grab the rope? Or, like, how did I kind of don't really get that. Okay, I'm getting yelled at. I'm sorry. Stop. Okay. Digressing, focus. Okay, chapter 13. There is nothing quite as humbling or awe-inspiring as witnessing the threshing for those who have lived through it. Anyway, TikTok said no more bullying Dane. That chode. Anyway, okay, chapter 13. October 1st is always threshing, Monday, Wednesday, or Sunday. It doesn't matter where it falls on any given year. The 1st of October, the first year cadets of the Riders Quadrant, each of the bowl-shaped forestry, enter the bowl-shaped forestry valley to the southwest of the Citadel and pray they come out alive. I will not today. I didn't bother eating this morning. I pity Roddick, who's currently heaving up the contents of his stomach against a tree to my right. A sword strapped to Rihanna's back, a hilt jostling against her spine as she bounces, stretching her arms across her chest one at a time. Remember to listen here, Professor Caro, I'll get his name one day. Said in the front of the 147 of us here, tapping his chest. If a dragon has already selected you, they'll be calling. He thumped his chest again. So pay attention to not just your surroundings, but your feelings and go with them. Man, I'm scared shitless. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, that's a dragon, y'all. We about to meet some dragons. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. And pay attention to go with them. He grimaces. And if your feelings tell you to go the other direction, listen to that too. See, that's what my feelings are saying. We get here, Hummer. We good. Okay. Which one are you going for? Rihanna quietly asked. Ain't nobody going. They select you. I don't know. I paid attention. I don't know. I shake my head, but can't ditch the feeling of absolute failure in my chest. At this point, Mira knew she wanted to seek out Tynan. Tynan. I'm going to call it, is it Tynan or Tiny? I feel Tiny? Tiny. You memorized the cards right. She's asked list my brows. Uh-oh, what's happening? We got a boot of that. Tiny? Okay. Oh, no, we got a boot of that. What's happening? All right, I'm back to this. Do I need to pay attention? Tiny? I like Tiny. Okay, it's Tiny. All right, Tiny, you memorized the cards, right? She asked, lifting her brow. So you know what's out there. Yes, I just don't feel connected to any of them, which is better than feeling connected to another writer who has their eye on. I have no desire to fight to the death today. Dane tried fucking Dane tried talking me into a brown. Fucking Dane lost his vote when he tried talking me into leaving. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry for the Dane hate, but it's focus wise, digressing. Dane lost his vote when he talking you. I can't even talk because Dane pisses me off so much. She counters. There's a lot of truth to that. I've only talked to him once in the past 2 days since the presentation, and he tried to get me to run within the first 5 minutes. We've only seen the professor this morning, but I know the second and third year riders are scattered throughout this valley in order to observe. What about you? She grins. I'm about that green. I'm thinking about that green. That one closest to me when they got all up close and personal with you. Well, it didn't eat you, so that's a promising. Jesus Christ. Sorry. It didn't eat you. I mean, that's true. Oh, we got an incoming cat, but I'm sorry. I smile despite the fear racing through my veins. I think so too. She links her arms with mine, and I focus back on what Professor Caro is telling us. If you go in groups, you're more likely to be incinerated than bonded. Professor Caro, what is this guy's name? Is it Caro? Caro? I couldn't get it yesterday. I feel bad. What is it? Kaori. Okay, Professor Kaori is telling us if you go in groups, you're more likely to be incinerated than bonded. Professor Kaori argues with someone near the center of the valley. The scribes have run the statistics. You're better off on your own. Listen to the fucking scribes. They're smart ones. Never doubt the nerds, people. Never doubt the nerds. Just check their work if you can. And what if they aren't chosen by dinner? A man with a short beard to my left ass, looking past him, I catch Jack fucking Barlow running his fingers across his neck at me. So original. Then Oren and Tynan flank his sides. So much for squad loyalty. Is everyone for themselves today? If you're not chosen by nightfall, there's a problem, Professor God damn it. Cario. God, I just had it. Kaori. Professor Kaori, responds, his thick mustache. You'll be brought out by the professor in senior leadership so you don't give up and think we've forgotten about you. He checks his pocket watch. Remember to spread out and use every foot of this valley to your advantage. It's 9, which means you should be flying in any minute now. They should be flying in any minute now. In any other words, my heart is palpitating. In any other words, I have for you are good luck. He nods, sweeping his gaze over the crowd. For us, with such intensity that I know he'll be able to recreate this moment in a projection. Then he leaves, marching up the hill to our right and disappearing into the trees. My mind whirls. It's time. Fuck. I'll either leave this forest as a rider, or I'll never leave, or likely never leave. Be careful. Rihanna pulls me into a hug. Her braid swings over my shoulder and she tightens her arms around me. You too. I squeeze her back and immediately sweep into another pair of arms. What the hell? Don't die, Riddick orders. Oh, Riddick coming in with a cool hug. There you go. I like Riddick. Fucking Riddick's a G. I like it. All right. That was our only goal as what's left of our squad separates, each heading in our own direction, like we flung apart by a centrifuge of motion at the mercy of a spinning wheel. All right. Whew. Guessing by the position of the sun, it's been at least a couple hours since the dragons flew overhead, landing in the valley in the succession that sounded like thunder and making the earth shake. I've come across 2 greens, a brown, 4 oranges, a partridge in a pear tree, and my heart stumbled and my feet freeze to the forced floor as Red steps into my field of vision. Its head just under the canopy of an enormous tree. This is not my dragon. I'm not sure how I know it, but I do.
I hold my breath, trying not to make a sound as his head sweeps right, then left. My gaze plummets to the ground as I bow my head. I would do that, but I have bifocals and I kind of need them to read. I'm sorry. For the last hour or so, I've seen dragons launch into the air with a couple cadets, now a rider on their back, but I've also seen more than a couple plumes of smoke. Shish go. I have no desire to be one of those. The dragon huffs a breath and continues along its path. It's a club tail, flicking upward and catching one of the lower hanging branches. The limb falls to the ground and the monstrous crash. With only a footstep preceded, do I finally raise my head? Oh, okay. Whew. All right. Now, I come across every color of dragon, and none of them spoke to me or given me the sense of a connection we were reportedly supposed to feel. My stomach sinks. What if I'm the cadet who's destined to never become a rider? One who's thrown back time again to restart the first year until eventually something puts me on a death roll. Oh, fuck, that's that thought. But you can't do that. That's just a bad thought because you're the main character. Anyway, all right, plot armor. Sorry, think of wise. Umber Mortar's helmet. Got me for the win. See, got past that one. Has this all been for nothing? The thought is too heavy to carry. Maybe if I could just see the valley, then I get a feeling like Professor Corrier, I'm going to get it, Corrier was talking about. I spot the nearest climbable tree and get to work. Scaling branches after branch, pain radiates from my hand, and I don't let it distract me. The bark catches the wrap that still cover my palms. Now that's an annoyance that makes me pause every few feet and pull the cloth free of bark. I'm pretty sure the higher branches aren't going to support my weight, so I stop about 3/4 to the top to survey the immediate area. There are a few greens in plain sight to my left. I don't know which way is my left and your right for y'all. That's my left. I don't know if that's your left. Standing out against the fall foliage. Oddly enough, this is one time of the year when oranges, browns, and reds have the highest chance of blending in. I watch the trees for a moment and a couple more directly south, but there's no pull, no aching to need to head to that direction. Which probably means those aren't mine either. Relief hits me embarrassingly hard when I count at least half a dozen years wandering aimlessly. Excuse me. I shouldn't be so happy that they haven't found their dragons either, but at least I'm not the only one. We're not the only one. Woohoo! We're not the only one. Woohoo! Which gives me hope. Huh? Okay, there's a clearing to the north, and my eyes narrow in a flash, like a mirror catches the sun, or like a golden dragon. Oh, okay, we got a golden dragon. That's cool, but that's not her dragon. That's not her dragon. Nope. I don't feel like that. Nope. I guess the little feather tail is still out there appeasing its curiosity, but I'm apparently not going to find my dragon up in a tree, so I climb down carefully and quietly as possible. My feet hit the ground just before voices approach, and I tuck myself into the trunk and hide from being seen. We're not supposed to be in groups, I'm telling you. I think I saw it headed this way. It's a cocky voice I immediately recognize as Tynan. Or did she? Did who or did he? What's happening? Why are we stressing? What's happening in the comments? I'm paid. My turn. No, okay, I'm gonna keep going. She says, shh, okay, keep reading. I'm sorry. Focus, digress, and listen, I gotta check on y'all. Make sure y'all not acting up in there. See what happens when I don't pay attention to y'all. I'm just saying, y'all get crazy. I'm the devil now. Watch out. Okay, anyway. All right, you better be right, because if we just hiked all the way the fuck over here to find nothing, I'm gonna run through you. Oh, my stomach twist. It's fucking Jack Barlow. Got chode. No one else's voice has that physical effect on me. I am with you. It makes my fucking bleh, makes my balls shrivel. That dude just bleh. Anyway, it's Jack. No one else's voice has that physical effect on me, not even Zayden. No, we know what effect Zayden's voice has on you. Stop it. You sure you shouldn't be spending our time looking out on your own dragon instead of hunting that freak down? Recognition tickles the edges of my mind, but I lean out of my hiding place just to be sure. Yep, it's Orin. I dart back behind the cover of trees as the trio passes, each strapped with a deadly sword. There are 9 daggers tucked against my body in various places. So it's not like I'm unarmed, but I feel tragically disadvantaged by my inability to wield a sword effectively. They're just too damn heavy. Ooh, I bet that's gotta suck with the issues that she has. Like the connecting would probably be, ooh, yeah, okay. Ooh, I didn't think of that until now. Shit. Wait, why did you say they weren't doing? Wait, what did they say they were doing? Hunting. It's not like our dragons are going to bond to the riders, Jack snaps. They'll wait for us. This has to be done. That scrawny one is going to get someone killed. We have to take it out. Are y'all going? Y'all ain't going after the gold. Y'all gonna, ooh, I hope y'all all get rammed fucking through. Like, oh my Jesus. Nausea swirls in my stomach and my fingernails bite into my palms. They're going to try to kill the little golden one, you motherfucker. If we get caught, we're fucked. Orin comments, you sons of bitches. That's an understatement. I can't imagine dragons would take kindly to killing one of their own. But they seem to be focusing on the culling, weak from the herd in our species. It's not a stretch to imagine they do the same thing with their own. Then you'd be better to shut your mouth so no one hears us, Tyne encounters, his voice rising in a mocking tone. So that makes me want to punch him in the face. Ah, a little fucking elbow action right there. Ah, it's for the best, Jack argues. Chode. His tone dropping. It's unrideable. A certified freak. And you know feather tails are useless in combat. Bitch, please. Typical. They refuse to fight. His voice fades as they walk further ahead. Headed north, towards the clearing. Shit, I muttered under my breath. Even though the assholes are out of hearing range by now, no one knows anything about Feathertails, so I don't know where Jack is getting his information. Facebook. Definitely Facebook. But I don't have time to focus on his assumptions right now. No, because see, the Feathertails, they put up on Facebook that they don't allow their social media to be public on there, so that way nobody knows what's ever happening. Hey, 500 minutes. Holy crap, Jess, that's amazing. Sorry, digressing. Okay, so the head of where were we? So Jack's assumptions. I have no way of contacting Professor Corrier, yeah, god damn it. Professor Corrier, and there hasn't even been a hint of the senior riders are watching us, so I can't count on them to stop this madness either. The golden dragon should be able to breathe fire, but what if it can't? There's a chance they won't find it, but shit, I can't even convince myself of that one. They're headed the right way, and the dragon is pretty much a shiny beacon. They'll find it. What? Kaori. I'm Kaori. All right, we're going to get it.
Like K.
K. Ori, Maine. K and Ori, Maine. Now we'll get it. No? It's a good movie. Professor Kaori. All right, anyway, listen, it's an old show, okay? Anyway. We're going on. Back on. Stop digressing. Focus-wise. Anyway. Where were we? Crap. They're heading north in the clearing. Shit, I enter under my breath. I have no way of contacting Professor Kaori, and there hasn't even been a hint of that senior writer are watching us, so I can't count on them to stop this madness either. The golden dragon should be able to breathe fire, but what if I can't? There's a chance they won't find it. Shit, I can't even convince myself of that one. They're headed the right way. The dragon is pretty much a shiny beacon. They'll find it. My shoulders sag. I sigh at the sky, blowing out my frustrated breath. I just can't stand there and do nothing. You can get there first and warn it. Solid plan and way better than option 2, where I'd be forced to take on 3 armed men with at least a combined 200 pounds on me. Holy fuck, I don't even want to try to do that. Damn. I kept my footsteps silent and raced across the forest floor at the silently different angle than Jack's little posse. Thankfully, I grew up playing hide and seek with Okay, Dane, you did one good thing. You played hide and seek as a kid with Dane in the woods. In this one area of expertise I can confidently claim. Yeah. They got a head start on me, and the clearing is closer than I realized, so I kick up my speed. Oh, don't trip, because if you fall, girl, that is just... Okay. My gaze started darting between the leaf-covered path I've chosen and where I think scratch that, where I know they are toward the left. I can make out the lumbering shapes in the distance. I hear a pop, and the ground falls from under me. Fuck. Then rushes from my face. My hands fly out and brace myself a second before I just said, be careful! Oh, I think I jinxed you. I'm sorry. I bite into my lower lip to keep from crying out as my ankle screams, popping. God damn it, it never good. Glancing back, I curse at the fallen branch, hidden by the fall foliage that's just dragged my ankle. Wait a second, stop. If her dragon gives her fucking healing powers or some shit, that would be fucking bonkers. Because then she would be unfucking stoppable. Is that what happens? Does she get healing powers from her dragon? Whoever the fuck it is, and then she doesn't have to worry about this kind of bullshit? Because that would be fucking legit. Okay, sorry, that just hit me. Sorry, this is why I don't like to. Okay, anyway, popping isn't good. It's never good. Glancing back at the curse of a fallen branch hidden by the foliage that's just wrecked my ankle. Shit, block the pain, block it. You can control your mind. You got this. But there's no mental tricks to keep the shooting agony from turning into my stomach as I drag myself to my knees, then rise carefully, keeping my weight on my left ankle. There's nothing to do but limp the final dozen feet into the clearing, gritting my teeth the whole way, the ting of the satisfaction. I beat Jack here. It's almost enough to make me smile. The meadow is big enough for 10 dragons. Jesus Christ. Ringed by several large trees, and the golden one stands alone in the center. Of course, you gotta be in the center, little guy. You couldn't make this easy on us. Like it's trying to get a suntan. Jesus Christ, she's a fucking teenager. She's just fucking goddamn feathertail. Come on. Okay, sorry. Make me smile. The meadow's big enough. The dragon's ring. Suntan. It's just as beautiful as I remember, but unless it can breathe fire, it's a sitting duck. You have to get out of here. I hiss from the cover of the trees, knowing it should be able to hear me. They're going to kill you if you don't leave. Its head pivots toward me, then tilts at the angle that makes my own neck hurt. Yes, I whisper loudly. You, Goldie. It blinks its golden eyes and swishes its tail around me. You fucking cutie little patootie, aren't you, little fucker? Move! You have to be fucking kidding me. Go, run, fly. I shoot it. I remember this God's damn dragon capable of shredding me with its claws alone. I drop my hands. This is not going well. This is going the opposite of well. The trees rustle from the south and Jack steps into the clearing. My heart is palpitating. Fucking shit. His sword swaying in his right hand, the steps ladder. He's flanked by Orin and fucking Tynan, both their weapons drawn. Shit, I mutter, my chest tightening. Now, this is now officially going horrible. The golden dragon's head snaps in the direction, a low growl rumbling in his chest. We'll make it painless, Jack promises. I fucking hope they don't. Right, a tail right up the third point of contact, Jack. I'm telling you, I'll hold it open. Make sure the murder acceptable. Scorch them, I whisper out, my heart pounding as I draw closer, but the dragon doesn't. And somehow I'm certain in the marrow of my bones that it can't. Other than its teeth, it's defenseless against the 3 trained warriors. It's going to, just because it's smaller, weaker than the other dragons, just like me. My throat closes. The dragon backs up. It's growling louder and louder as it bares its teeth, stomach pitching. I have the parapet feeling again. I'm with you. Whatever I do next has the overwhelming odds of ending my life. And yet I am still going to do this because this is wrong. You can't do this. I take my first step into the shin-high grass and Jack's attention swings my way. My ankle was a heartbeat of its own, and the agony streaks up my spine, chattering my teeth, and I force my weight onto my ruined joints so they won't see me limping. They can't know I'm hurt or they'll just attack faster. One at a time, I stand a chance of holding him off long enough for the dragon to escape, but together, I don't think about it. Oh, look, Jack grins, pointing his sword my way. We'll take you out, both the Winkus Links, at the same time. He looks at his friends, laughing, pausing their advance. Each step hurts worse than the last. But I make it to the center of the clearing, putting myself between Jack's group and the golden dragon. Been waiting a long time for this Soren Gale. He walks forward, slowingly. Woo! If you can fly, now would be a good time. I shout over my shoulder at the small dragon. 2 daggers drawn from its sheath in my ribs. The dragon cuffs. So helpful. You can't kill a dragon. I try reasoning shit. You can't reason with fucking chodes. They're just there, taking up space. Shaking my head at the trio. Fear lacing my veins with adrenaline. Sure you can, Jack shrugs, but Orin looks a little uncertain. Oh, he's got a brain cell. Okay, good. Use it, you chode. So I pin my gaze upon him and they spread slightly out a dozen feet away from me, settling up a perfect formation for an attack. He flinches. Jack doesn't. Letting someone so weak, so incapable oh wait, I missed a line. Sorry. You can, I say directly to Orin. It goes against everything we believe in. He flinches. Jack doesn't. Letting something so weak, so incapable of fighting live is against our belief, Jack shouts. And I know it's not just talking about dragons. You're going to have to get through me then. God, I have faith in you, but shit, I'm scared. My heart thunders against the ribs as I raise my daggers, flipping one to pitch the tip. So I'm ready to throw and measure the 20 or so feet separating me from my attackers. I don't really consider that a problem, Jack snarled. Fuck off. I want to. I swear to God. They all lift their swords. I draw a deep breath, readying myself to fight. This isn't the mat. There are no instructions, no yielding, nothing to stop them from slaughtering me. I would strongly recommend you rethink your actions. A voice! His voice demands across the field to my right. What? My scalp prickles. Our boy's showing up! And each of our heads swirls in his direction. Zayden is leaning against a tree, arms folded across his chest, and behind him, watching the narrow golden eyes, her fangs exposed. Fuck, I'm gonna screw up her name! Stiegel! God, I'm fucking up her name. Sigale. God damn it, Sigale, that's right. Her fangs exposed. Sigale! Her terrifying navy blue dagger tail. Fuck. Oh. Fuck, that's crazy. Oh, God. Woo! Thank you, Daddy Zayden, for showing up. Let's all just take a moment and thank Daddy Zayden. Sigale. We're gonna get. See, I wanted to say Saggy, but I don't want to be rude. I don't want her mad at me. Oh, Saggy, she's a beast. Saggy. I told you. The Hug Me jacket is ready, y'all. Oh, don't think. Oh, God. Well, I mean, he stopped this madness, right? He stopped this madness, didn't he? Tell me at least stop this. All right. Are we ready to go on? Do I get another few minutes or do I got to? Oh, retellings tomorrow, y'all, are going to be wild. Oh, my God. Retellings tomorrow are going to be wild. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, the audio, yeah. All right, I think we're ready. I think everybody's ready. All right. This is why this had to be live, right? Deep breaths. All right, ready? Slow is fast. Fast is quick. Quick wins. Let's do it. I got my helmet on. My sword is tight. I hope Saggy gets in a fight. All right, let's do this. I want to thank everybody for the fan clubs, the likes, the hearts. Y'all are up to 11.9K hearts. Y'all are fucking amazing. I just want to say that really quick before we get into this, okay? In Gaelic, Sigale means shadow. Ooh, that was cool. I'm glad I looked up for that. That's fucking cool. All right. Well, now that we're meeting dragons, I get to go more into all the good stuff that DW sent me too. I get to dive into that more. Okay, chapter 14. Here we go. We're ready. Ready? Whew. In the 6 centuries of recorded history of dragon and rider, there have been hundreds of known cases where a dragon simply cannot emotionally recover from the loss of their bonded rider. Hey, that's what happens with me and my wife. Oh, sorry. Anyway, this happens when the bond is particularly strong and in 3 documented cases has even caused the untimely death of the dragon. Fuck, that is deep. Now, did that happen with Brennan? Now, really quick, with Brennan and his dragon, was it his dragon that burned up? Or was it another rider that... I still a little confused on that part. Really quick, since that just came in my mind, or I won't be able to focus. Like, I need to pay attention to that. I'm sorry. I can't believe I said, I'm sorry. The rider did. Okay, not the dragon. It was just the rider. His friend. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was okay, because that name, and I got the doctor, the male doctor, Nolan. I was getting them. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, now I got it. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Woo, chapter 14. We're on it. Woo, okay. Oh, wait, she said, yeah, that was so cool. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, here we go. Chapter 14. Zayden. For the first time, the sight of him fills my chest with hope. Aww. I bet he wants to film something. Plot holes. Anyway, he won't let this happen. He might hate me, but he's a wing leader. He gonna make you fight it out. Like, he's gonna make it fair, I think. I think he's gonna make it fair. That's all he's gonna do. He can't just watch them kill a dragon. I think that's why he's stopping that, but he gonna make you fight. You gotta earn your keep with that man. You gotta earn your keep. Okay, but I know the rules probably better than anyone else in this quadrant. He has to. Bile rises in my throat, and I tilt my chin to cool the burning. What Zayden wants, which is always debatable, doesn't matter here. He can only observe, not interfere. I'm going to have an audience for my death. Fantastic! Haha! So much for hope, and if we don't, oh shit! And if we don't, rethink our actions, Jack. Dude, fucking just, nobody will see the shadows, Zayden. Just do us all a favor and fuck off of Jack Barlow for us, please. She can take on the other two. Just fuck off the Jack. Excuse me. All right. Zayden looks towards me. I swear I can see his jaw clench. Ooh, even from this far away. Y'all didn't see that. Shut up. Hope is fickle, dangerous thing. It steals your focus and it aims it towards the possibilities instead of keeping it where it belongs. On the probabilities, Zayden's words come back to me with alarming clarity, and I rip my gaze from his and concentrate on 3 probabilities in front of me. There's nothing you can do, right? Wing leader, Jack bellows. Guess he knows the rules too. God damn it, Jack. Excuse me. It's not me you should be worried about today, Zayden responds. Over Sigale responds, and Sigale tilts her head. Nothing but menace in her eyes when I glance over. You really going to do this? I ask Tynan. Attack a squad mate? Squads don't mean shit today, he sees, menace curling his lips into a sinister smile. So I guess that's a no on the flying. I toss over my shoulder again, and the golden dragon cuffs low in its throat in a response. Great. Well, if you can back me up with those claws, I'd really appreciate it. It cuffs twice and spare a glance down at its claws. Or should I say, paws. It's got paws? It doesn't even have claws? What are you talking about? Oh my Jesus, what is happening? Oh, fucking shit. I turn back to the 3 men just as Jack roars a battle cry and sprints toward me. I don't hesitate. I whip my blade across the rapidly closing space between us, and the dagger finds its mark in his shoulder. Fuck yeah, this sword arm. Ha ha! His sword falls and hits his knee, bitch, crying out this time in pain. Good, but Orin and Tynan have charged at me at the same time. Double throw, and they're almost on me. I fling my second dagger at Tynan and catch him in the thigh. Ha ha! Slowly, but not stopping him. Orin swings from my neck, but I duck, sheathing another blade and slicing him along the ribs. Just like I did during our challenge. My ankle isn't going to let me kick him or even land a decent punch, so it's up to my blades. Remember what Zayden taught you during Smexy Matt learning. The small points. Smexy Matt learning's coming in here, guys. Let's see if she paid attention to that one. He recovers quickly and pivots with the sword. Catch me at my stomach to a clean slice that would eviscerate me if not for Mira's armor. Instead, the blade skims the scale, sliding right off me. What the hell? Orin's eyes fly wide. She destroyed my shoulder, Jack cries, stumbling to his feet and distracting the others. I can't move it. No more jerky time for you, buddy. He clenches the joint and I grin. That's the thing about having weak joints, I say. Palming another blade, you know exactly where to strike. Her, Jack orders, still clutching his shoulders as he backs away a few steps. Of course you did, because you're a bitch, and turns and runs the opposite direction like a piece of shit chode dick you are. Sorry, folks. It's entertainment purposes, TikTok. We're bullying a fictional character. It's okay. Plunging my dagger into his side. Wait, sorry. The opposite direction, disappearing to the tree line. Fucking coward. Tynan jabs his sword and I spin away. White hot pain stealing the sight of my for a heartbeat before I swipe backward, plunging my dagger in his sides, then pivoting, shoving my elbow up into Orange's chin as he attacks, rattling his head. You fucking bitch, Tynan screams, pressing his palm against the oozing side. Such an original. I take advantage of Oren's dazed expression and slice open his hip. Insult. The move costs me, and the scream rips my throat as Tynan's sword cuts into my upper right arm along the direction of the bone. Ow, that's like that. It's going up. Ooh, it went downtown. Okay. The armor keeps it from penetrating my ribs, but I know... Wait a second. It says arm. Hits me, rips my throat as this sword hits my upper arm along the direction of the bone. Okay. The armor keeps it from penetrating my ribs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Sorry, had to picture it. But I know I'll have a hell of a bruise tomorrow, and I wrench myself away, blood flowing freely as I peel myself off the sword. Behind you, Zayden shouts. Fuck yeah, way to go, bud. All right, nobody saw it. I ain't saying shit. I pivot to see Orange's sword held high, ready to separate my head from the shoulders. And the golden dragon snaps its jaw, and Orange stumbles to the side with terror-filled eyes. As if he's just now realized it has teeth. I sidestep and knock the handle of my blade against the base of his skull. He crumbles unconsciousness. Bam! Haha, bitch. And I don't wait to see him fall before turning back towards Tynan, who has his bloodied sword ready. You can't interfere, Tynan shouts to Zayden, but I dare look away from my opponent long enough to see the Wienlinger react. No, but I can narrate. Ha ha! It's within the regs, bitch. Zayden retorts. He's obviously on my side here. We all are, baby girl. We all are on your side. Which confuses the hell out of me, since more than anything, I'm certain he wants me dead. No, that's not how he wants you. I mean, dead starfish maybe, but not dead. But maybe it's not my life he's protecting, but the golden dragons. I chance a quick glance. Yeah. Sigale. God, I'm gonna fucking get this name. Yeah, Sigale looked pissed. Her head undulates in a serpentine motion, a clear sign of agitation, and those narrowed eyes of hers are focused on Tynan. Oh, you fucking done. Who is now trying to circle me like we were on the mat, but I won't let him get between me and this little golden dragon. Your arm is shot, Sorengale. Tynan hisses, his face pale and sweaty. I'm used to functioning in pain, asshole. Or you? I raise my dagger in my right hand just to prove that I can, despite the blood runs down my arm, dripping to the tip of the blade. Serrating the wrap across my palm, my gaze drops meaningfully to his side. I know exactly where I sliced you. If you don't get to a healer soon, you'll bleed out internally. Rage contours his features and he moves to strike. I try to flick my knife at him, but it slips on my bloodied sloped hand and lands in a thud on the grass several feet away. Yeah, that didn't work out. And I know my bravado won't be enough to save me now. How's it going in there? Are we okay in the comments? Are we good? Are we good? All right, we're good. I'm not good, though, just so you know. My arm is shot. My leg is shot. But at least I made Jack Barlow run like a little bitch. Run away before I die. And at last thought, that's not a bad one. Just as Tynan reaches up, two hands on his sword, preparing for a killing blow, I catch a glimpse of movement to my right. It's Zayden, and the rules be damned. He steps forward as though he intends to stop Tynan from killing me. What the fuck? I barely have a moment to register surprise that Zayden would ever save me for any reason when a gust of wind slams into my back and I stumble forward onto my destroyed ankle, flinging my arms out to keep my balance and grimacing in pain, shooting. Tynan's mouth hangs open and he staggers backwards, his head tilting so far back it's nearly perpendicular to... What the fuck? Hang on. Tynan's mouth hangs open and staggered backwards, his head tilting back so far it's perpendicular. Shades envelope us both as he continues to back away, chest heaving, my lungs desperate for air. I chance a look over my shoulder to see why Tynan's retreating, and my throat and my heart lurches into my throat. Standing with the golden one tucked under an enormous scarred black wing is the biggest dragon I've ever seen in my life. An unbonded black dragon Professor Korai showed us in class. Holy fuck, I don't even come close to reaching in my aim. What the fuck? A growling resonates through the chest, vibrating the ground around me as it lowers its gigantic head, barely dripping teeth. Fear ripples through every cell in my body as a hot breath bellows over me. Step aside, Silver One. Where the fuck is my jacket? Babe, I'm gonna need help. Oh my God. A deep, gruff, definite male voice orders. I blink. Wait, what? Did he just speak to me? Yes, you move. Oh shit, that's her dragon. Oh shit. There's zero room for argument in his tone, and I limp to the side, nearly stumble over Oren's unconscious body as Tynan breaks into a screaming run, fleeing for the trees. The black dragon's eyes narrow to glare at Tynan as he opens his mouth wide a second before fire shoots across the field, blasting heat against the side of my face and incinerating everything in its path, including Tynan. Bye, bitch. Flames crackle at the edge of the blackened path, and I turn slowly to face the dragon, wondering if I'm about to be next. His giant golden eyes study me, but I hold my ground, tilting my chin upwards. You should end the enemy at your feet. My eyes jerk upward. His mouth didn't move. He spoke to me, but his mouth didn't move. Oh shit, it's because he's in my head. I can't kill an unconscious man. I shake my head, though whether it's in protest at his suggestion or a result of my confusion is up for debate. He would kill you if given the same chance. I glance down at Oren, still unconscious in the grass beside my feet. It's not like I can argue that astute assessment. She thought that, right? Yeah, she thought that. Okay. I was like, tell me you didn't just say that. Okay, you thought that. Well, that's a statement on his character, not mine. Oh, gee, you said that, though. Fuck. That's like the office way of saying that. That's a polite way of saying that. That's funny. The dragon only blinks in response, and I can't quite tell if it's a good thing or not. There's a flash of blue out of the corner of my eye, and then a whoosh of air as Zayden and Sigale take off, leaving me here with the giant black dragon and the golden one. Guess Zayden's momentary concern for my life is over. The dragon's giant nostrils flare. You're bleeding. Stop it. How? Tell me, please. Can I? I mean, stop bleeding? My arm. It's not that simple when you've been run through with a... I shake my head again. Am I seriously arguing with the dragon? Just say stop bleeding. Say bleed. Stop. Blood. Stop. This is so fucking surreal. You know what? That's a great idea. I managed to cut off what remains of my right sleeveless shirt and wrap it around the wound, holding one at the end of the fabric with my teeth and tie it into applied pressure and slow the bleeding. There. Better. It will do. He tilts my head. I mean, come on. Magic would have been cooler. Jeez, I'm just saying. A little tourniquet. All right, there. Better. It will do. He tilts his head at me. Your hands are bound too. Do you bleed often? I try not to. He scuffed. Let's go, Virus Sorengale. Oh, Jesus. It knows your name, girl. It knows your name. He lifts his head and the golden dragon peeks out from under his wing. How do you know my name? I gawk up at him. And to think, I'd almost forgotten just how loquacious humans are. Fucking, that's a $20 word. That's funny. He signs. The gust of his breath rattles the trees. Get on my back. Oh, shit. He's choosing me. Get on your back? I repeated it like a fucking parrot. Have you seen you? Do you have any idea how huge you are? I need a goddamn ladder to get up there. The look he gives me can only be described as annoyance. One does not live a century without being well aware of the space one takes up. Now get on. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, these fucking... Oh, my God. Oh, God, we're all... It's coming. Shit, it's coming. Oh, God, I saw what page we're on. The golden one moves out from the shelter of the big one's wings. It's tiny compared to the monstrosity before me, and apparently completely defenseless with the exception of those teeth and a playful puppy. I can't just leave. What if Orrin wakes up or Jack comes back? The black dragon cuffs. The golden one bends down, flexing its leg, then launches into the sky. Its golden wings catches the sun as it flies off, skimmering the tops of the trees. So it can fly. It would have been nice to know 20 minutes ago. Get on. The black dragon growls, shaking the ground and trees at the edge of the field. You don't want me, I argue. I'm not going to tell you again. Okay, Violet, stop arguing with the biggest dragon we've ever fucking seen. My guy, what are we doing? Just help? Uppies? I don't know. Fucking shit. Point taken. Fear grasps my throat like the fist, and I hobble over its leg. This isn't like climbing a tree. There are no handles, no easy paths, just a series of hard as stone scaled that don't exactly give me a foothold. My ankle and my arms aren't doing me any favors either. How the hell am I going to get up there? I raise my left arm and suck in a breath before placing my hand on his front leg. The scales are larger and thicker than my hand and surprisingly warm to the touch. The layer into the next above them, in an intricate pattern that leaves no space to grab hold. You are a rider, are you not? That seems to be up for debate at the moment. My heart thunders. Is he going to cook me alive for being too slow? A low, frustrated grumble sounds in his chest, and then he shocks me to the core as he stretches forward, his front leg becoming a ramp. Dragons never supplicate it for anyone, and yet here he is, bowing to make it easier for me to climb. It's steep, but man, what the fuck? Damn. Okay. I don't hesitate, crawling up the front leg on my hands and knees to balance my weight and spare my ankles. But the stain on my arm has me, gasping by the time I climb over his shoulder and reach the back, dodging the pointed spikes that ripple down most of his neck and its mane. Holy shit, I'm on the back of a dragon. Holy shit, you're on the back of a dragon! Sit. I see the seat, the smooth, scaly divot just in front of his wings. It's page 169, y'all. I'm about to fuck this up. God damn it. Sit, bending my knees like Professor Courier taught us. Then I grab a hold of the thick ridges and scales we called a pommel, where his neck meets his shoulders. Everything about him is bigger than any model we practiced on. My body isn't built to stay on any dragon, let alone one this size. Insert comment about how you're going to deal with Zayden later, but we'll keep moving. There's no way I'll be able to stay seated. This is just about to be the first and last ride of my life. Oh boy. God damn it! All right, listen, I can say the first name because I've had some practice. My name is Tarnanach, son of Merchtochurm and Thalechan Fluch, descendant of the cunning Dubmachamanin line. There you go, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tarnisha! She said, honestly, 9 out of 10. All right. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, fucking Christ. He stands to his full height, bringing me eye level with the canopy of trees around the clearing, and I squeeze a little tighter with my thighs, but I'm not going to assume that you'll be able to remember that once we reach the field. So Tarn will do until, wait. But I'm not going to assume that you'll be able to remember that once we reach the field. So Tarn will do until I'll inevitably have to remind you. Okay, he called me Tarn, right? Tarn. Woo! Tarnanach. I don't know, kind of like Tarnisha better after all this. I'm not going to lie. Kind of fucking got on me. All right. Call me Taryn until later, until I have to remind you. Okay. Whew. I inhale swiftly, but there's no time to process his name, his history, before he bends slightly and launches into the sky. It feels like I imagine a stone does after being flung from a catapult, except it takes every ounce of strength I have to stay on this particular stone. Fuck. The throat. Holy shit. The ground falls away as we soar. Tarn's enormous wings beating in the air into submission and pitching upward. My body lifts off his back, and I dig in with my hands, trying to keep anchored. But the wind, the angle, it's all too much cat butt coming in. Too much. My grip falters. My hand slips. Fuck! Scrambling for purchase. My hands rake down Tarn's back. Oh, cat butt, I'm sorry. As I skid past the wings, rapidly approaching the scales. The sharp scales of his morning star tail. No, no, no! He banks left, and whatever hope I've had of getting a handful tumbles right off with me. And I'm in fucking free fall. Jesus Christ! Oh, shit brick. Oh, what the hell? I'm sorry, folks. I hate to break up the suspense for the cat, but the cat butt will always take priority. I'm sorry, this is a family-friendly show. Oh my God. Taryn, right? Okay, Taryn. Taryn. Oh my God, that was crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That was fucking, wow. Woo! Cat butt. Taryn. Okay. Woo! Oh my God, that's gonna be a crazy one to reenact tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, okay. Taryn. I'm gonna get this. Tarn. He might end up getting the Tarnanach treatment. Woo! Wild, right? We need to come together and mess with the. Woo! Oh man, I'm gonna take another 2 seconds to let my heart deal with that one because she's falling right now. But God bless America. Uh-oh, the door's opening. I'm scared.
Think of tearing a paper.
Tearing a paper.
Just say tear. Tarn.
See, this is why I married a very, very smart woman. Very, very smart woman. Very, very smart. It's cute. This is my Umbra Mortis helmet. It's not a colander. Jeez. Hey, Wise. Hey, Liz. Hey, chat. Been watching. Oh, welcome. Thank you. Welcome so much. I appreciate that. All right, audiobook's handy. Stressing me out. He's kind of stressing me out. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Free fall. What? Should we stop there, right? That's what you wanted? Ooh, hey, Hoobie Cat Butt. That's what we all had to do, right? 13 and 14 today, right? 13 to 14. I think that was the list. You know I ain't doing that to y'all. Y'all know I ain't doing that to y'all. All right, Tarn. Absolutely not. They are. We are appalled. They are appalled, Hoobie Lynn. They are appalled. Dishonor. Shame. I mean, I could. I mean, listen. I mean, there is just a but. I mean, I won't do that. It's 4:30 a.m. here. Oh my Lord! What are you and Oh, you and Ruka, y'all are both freaking clutch. Y'all be staying up late, super late. All right, I'm gonna stop farting around because some of y'all, it's next day for y'all. And then we got freaking Mo down, Montana, she down in Aussie land down there. So okay, we're getting started. Chapter 15! But wait, there's more! Yes, keep going. All right, here we go. You ready, Hoobie Lynn? You ready, girlfriend? You ready? All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Just because you survived threshing doesn't mean you'll survive the ride to the flight. Fucking Christ! I dropped my sword. Doesn't mean you'll survive the ride to the flight field. Being chosen isn't the only test. And if you can't hold your seat, then you'll fly straight to the ground. No shit, page 50 of the Book of Brennan. Did you not read to page 50, Vi? Come on, girl. All right, here we go. Terror clogs my throat. Excuse me. And stutters my heart. Air rushes past me as I plummet toward the mountainous terrain beneath, and the sun catches the scales of the golden one far beneath me. I'm going to die, and this is the only possible outcome. Vice clamps around my ribs and over my shoulders, stopping my descent. Oh, okay. Woo! Little grabby action. My body jerks with the whiplash as I'm yanked upward again. You're making us look bad. Stop it. That's fucking... Sorry. I'm clamped in Tarn's claws. He actually caught me instead of finding me unworthy of letting me fall to my death. It's not like it's easy to stay on your back when you're doing acrobatics, I shout up. He glances down at me, and I swear the ridge over his eyes arcs. Simple flight is hardly acrobatics. There is absolutely nothing simple about you. I wrap my arms around a knuckle of his claw, noting the sharp talons are draped harmlessly around the sides of my body. He's huge, but he's also careful as he flies along the mountains. He's one of the deadliest dragons in Navarre. Professor Corey, his lessons. What else had he said? The only unbonded black dragon hadn't agreed to bond this year. Oh, that's right, he didn't. He hadn't even been seen in the last 5 years. Oh, his rider died. That's right, his rider died in the Terrorist Rebellion. Tarn swings upwards and releases... Tarn swings me upward and then releases me, sending me flying high above him, and I flail. My stomach drops at the height of his toes, and then I fall for 2 heartbeats before Tarn rushes up, catching me on his back between his wings. Now I'll get in the seat and actually hold on this time, and no one is going to believe that I actually chose you, he growls. I still can't believe you've chosen me. I have half a mind to tell him that getting back in the seat isn't as easy as he's implying, but he levels out his wings, and I catch the air at his gentle glide, cutting the wind resistance, inch by inch. I crawl up on his back until I reach the seat and settle again. I hold on to those ridges so hard my hands cramp. You're going to have to strengthen your legs. Didn't you practice? Indignation ripples up my spine. Of course I practice. There's no need to shout. I can hear you just fine. The entire mountain can probably hear you. Was everyone's dragon Kermadusian or just mine? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Was everyone's dragon a Kermadusian or just mine? My eyes widen. I have a dragon, and not just any dragon. I have Tarnanach. Grip harder with your knees. I can barely feel you back there. I'm trying. I push my knees in, and the muscles of my thighs tremble as he banks left. Softer this time than last. His angle not quite as steep as he changes course in a wide arc, taking us back to Basgaev. I'm just not as strong as other riders. I know exactly who and what you are. Violet Sorengale. Kermagin. Okay, Kermagin. That word is Kermagin. Honestly, never heard that word before in my life. Kermagin. Sorry, not a word I've ever heard. Okay, so moving on. Okay, where were we? I know exactly who and what you are, Violet Sorengale. My legs shake until they lock, the muscles freezing in place as though bands have been wrapped around them, but there's no pain. I glance over my shoulder and see his morning star tail, what feels like miles behind us. He's doing this. He's holding me in place. Guilt settles in my stomach. Why? No, do not feel guilty, motherfucker. Don't feel guilty. I should have focused more on strength for training my legs. I should have spent more time preparing myself for this. I should have spent his energy, he shouldn't have to spend his energy on keeping his rider seated. I'm sorry, I just didn't think I'd make it this far. A loud sigh resonates through my mind. I didn't think I would either, so we have that in common. God damn it, I love this guy already. I still sit higher in the seat, and look over the landscape, the wind ripping tears from the corners of my eyes. No wonder most riders choose to wear goggles. That's why y'all was talking about goggles earlier. Okay. There are at least a dozen dragons in the air, each pulling their rider through the trials of dips and turns. Orange, reds, greens, browns, and the sky is speckled with color. Ha 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 ha. My heart lurches as I see a rider fall from the back of a red swordtail, and unlike Tarn, the dragon doesn't dip to catch the first cheer. I look away before his body hits the ground. It's not anyone you know. That's what I tell myself. Rihanna, Roddick, Trina, Sawyer, they're all probably safely bonded and already waiting at the field. We're going to have to put on a show. Awesome. The idea is anything but. You will not fall. I will not allow it. The bands around my leg extend to my hands, and I feel the pulse of invisible energy. You will trust me. Not a question, an order. Let's get it over with. I can't move my legs, my fingers, my hands, so there's nothing I can do but sit back and hope I enjoy whatever hell he is about to put me through. His wings give me a mighty beat. His wings give a mighty beat, and we lurch upward into what feels like a 90-degree climb, leaving my stomach back at a lower altitude. He crests the top of the snow-dusted peaks, and we hang there for the breath a second before he twists, diving back down at the same terrifying angle. It's the most horrifying and yet exhilarating moment in my life until he twists again, sending us into a spiral. I'm gonna fucking vomit. Ugh. My body is wretched this way, and that as he completes turn after turn after. It's like a fucking roller coaster. I mean, I like roller coasters, but fuck, this is a dragon. I don't know if that's the same. Pulling us up and dive out of a bank so hard, I swear the land becomes the sky and then repeats it all until my face splits into a grin. There is nothing like this. I think we made our point. He pulls us level, then banks right, staring up at the valley that leads us to the box canyon to the training field. The sun is close to setting behind the peaks, and there's plenty of light to see the golden dragon up ahead, hovering as though it's waiting. Maybe it didn't choose a rider, but it will live to decide again next year, and that's all that matters. Excuse me. Or maybe it will see what humans aren't so great after all. Why did you choose me? I have to know, because as soon as we land, there are going to be questions. Because you saved her. Tarn's head inclined toward the golden as we approached, and she follows after us. Our speed slows, but I shake my head. Dragons value strength and cunning and veracity in their riders, none of which defines me. Please do tell me more about what I should value. Sarcasm drips from his tone as we pass over the gauntlet and crest the narrow entrance to the training field. Get him, fucking Tarn. I love that. Excuse me. I suck in a sharp breath at the sight of many dragons. There are hundreds gathering along the rocky edges of the mountain slopes behind the bleachers that were erected overnight. Spectators at the bottom of the valley in the field, the same field that I'd walked only a couple days ago before, are two lines of dragons facing each other. They are divided between those still in the quadrant who choose in years past and those who choose today. Tarn tells me we are 71st bonded to enter. We are the 71st bonded to enter the field. Mom will be here on the dais in front of the bleachers, and maybe I'll get more than a cursory glance, but her attention will mostly be on the 70 or so newly bonded pairs. A ferocious roar of celebration goes up among the dragons as we fly in, every head swinging our way, and I know it's in deference to Tarn. So it is the parting of the dragons at the very center of the field, making room for Tarn to land. He releases the band holding me in my seat, then hovers over the grass for a few wing beats. I see the golden dragon flying fiercely to catch up. How ironic that Tarn is the most celebrated dragon in the Vale, and I am the most unlikely rider in the quadrant. You are the smartest of your year, the most cunning. Fuck yeah, she is. I gulped at the compliment, brushing it off. No, you fucking take that compliment. If I gotta learn to say thank you, you gonna fucking learn this too, girl. We gonna figure this shit out together. God damn it. Sorry. I was trained as a scribe, not as a writer. You defended the smallest with ferocity, and the strength of courage is more important than physical strength, since you apparently need to know before we land. Fuck, I love you, guy. My throat tightens from his words, emotionally forming a knot. I have to swallow past. Oh shit, I hadn't spoken those words. I'd thought them. He can read my thoughts. See? Smartest of your year. So much for privacy. Oh, don't be double. Man, what happens if they like double? Man, ooh, is there no private time for that? Like, that would suck if the dragon gets to. We'll figure that out later, I guess. Oh, man, you'll never be alone. You'll never be alone. Y'all, 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 stop. Stop. Y'all, stop. No way. Are you serious? Okay, well, we'll get into that later. You'll never be alone again. That sounded more like a threat than comfort, I think. Of course, I knew that dragons maintain a mental bond with their riders, but to the extent it's no more than a little daunting. Taryn scuffs in reply. The golden dragon reaches us, her wings beating twice as fast as Taryn's. Excuse me, we land in the dead center of the field. The impact jars me slightly, but I sit up tall in the seat and even let go of the pommel ridges. See, I can hang on just fine when you're not moving. Tarn tucks in his wings and looks over his shoulder at me with an expression is the closest thing to a dragon rolling his eyes that I've ever seen. You need to dismount before I rethink my selection, then tell the roll keeper. I know what to do. I pull in a shaky breath. I just didn't think I'd be alive to do it. Surveying both options for dismounting, I move right to the to shelter my ankle as long as possible. There are no healers allowed in the field because only riders. But hopefully someone thought to pack a medical kit because I'm going to need stitches and a splint. I scoot over the scales, turn shoulders, and before I can laminate the distance, I'm about to have to jump on the wreckage of my ankle. Tarn shifts slightly, angling his front leg. The sound of the slopes that reminds me of muttering. If dragons mutter, they do, and they are. Ignore it. Again, there's no room for argument in his tone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thanks. I whisper and then slide down my butt like it's a bumpy piece of a lethal playground equipment. Take the brunt of the impact. Take the blunt of the brunt of my impact. Yeah, the brunt of my impact with my left leg when I hit the ground. That's one way to do it. I can't stop the smile on my face or the joy of the sting in my eyes at the sight of the first year standing in front of their dragons. I'm alive and I'm no longer a cadet. I'm a rider. Congratulations on 500 minutes. Sorry, I want to make sure I say those if I see them. The first step hurts like hell, but I pivot towards the golden one, who is tucked in tight next to Tarn, surveying me with bright eyes as she flicks her feather tail. I'm glad you made it. Glad isn't even the right word. Thrilled, relieved, grateful. But maybe you should fly off next time someone suggests to saving you, huh? She blinks. Maybe I was saving you. Her voice is high, sweeter in my mind. Oh, shit! What? That's fucking cool! My lips part and the muscles in my face go slack with shot. Didn't anyone tell you you're not supposed to speak to humans who aren't your rider? Don't go getting yourself in trouble, Goldie, I whisper. From what I hear, dragons are pretty strict about breaking the rules. Oh, she simply sits, tucks in her wings, and tilts her head at me head at me in that should be impossible angle that almost makes me laugh. Holy hell. The rider of the red dragon to my right exclaims, and I run toward him. He's the first year from Claw Section, 4th Wing, but I don't remember his name. Is that? He openly stares with wide fear at his eyes. Tarn? Yeah, I said, smiling wider. He is. My ankle throbs, aches, and generally feels like it's coming apart at any second. But I limp across the wide field, heading for a small formation directly ahead of me. Fuck! Behind me, wind sporadically gusts as more dragons land and the rider dismount to have their names recorded, but it's softer and softer as the lines spread further down the field. Dusk falls and a series of mage lights illuminate the crowd in the bleachers and on the dais, and in the very center, right above, where the red head of the parapet is recording roll, sits my mother, dressed in all her military finery, medals and all, lest one forget exactly who she is. Though there is an assortment of generals on the diocese, each representing their wing, there's only one more highly decorated than Lilith Sorengale, Anne Melagrin, the commanding general of all Navarrian forces, has his beady eyes on Tarn in the open assessment. Miss, what is this mother? Okay, you're gonna fucking shit. Ah, goddamn, what is this guy bringing to the table? Fuck. All right. Excuse me. There's nothing but cold calculation in those eyes. Mom raises as I approach the roll keeper at the base of the diocese who's recording bonded pairs before motioning the next rider forward. Maintain secrecy of a dragon's full name. Professor Query-Eye jumps off the 6-foot platform to my left and stares open-mouthed at Tarn, his gaze sweeping over the massive black dragon, memorizing every single detail. Is that really? Commander Panchek starts hovering over the edge of the dais with more than a dozen other uniformed high-ranking officers, all gaping. Don't say it, Mom, hisses her eyes on Tarn, not me, not until she does, because only a rider and roll keeper know a dragon's full name, and she's not certain I'm really his. That's exactly what she's implying. Like I'll be able to hijack Tarn. What the fuck? Okay. Like I'd be able to hijack Tarn. Again, simmers in my veins, overtaking the pain, cursing through my body as I move forward in the line. There's only one other rider ahead of me. Mom forced me into the rider's quadrant. She didn't care if I lived or died. She did. She just, it's not like that. As I cross the parapet, I think there's more than that, guy. The only thing she cares about is how my flaws might mar her startling reputation or how my bonding might further her own agenda. No, that's fucking Dane. That choke. Excuse me. And now she's staring at my dragon without even bothering to look down to see if I'm all right. Fuck her. It's everything I expected and yet still so disappointing. The rider ahead finishes, moving out of the way. The roll keeper looks up, glazing wide at Tarn before lowering her shocked gaze to mine and beckoning me forward. Violet Sorengale, she said as she writes in the Book of Writers, nice to see you made it. She offers me a quick, shaky smile. For the record, please tell me the name of the dragon who chooses you. I lift my chin. Tarnacia! Pronunciation can use some work. Tarn's voice rumbles through my head. Sorry, I had to do it. Sorry. Tarnach. Pronunciation could use some work. Tarn's voice rumbles through my head. Hey, at least I remembered it. I think back in his general direction, wondering if he'll hear me across the field. At least I didn't let you fall to your death. He sounds utterly bored, but definitely hears me. What are you out here for? Now I'm really fucking scared. Why is she here? I'm getting scared now. Why are you make me nervous. You make me nervous when you come out here like this. Oh, God, what is that? What the? Okay, where am I? Pronunciation could use some work. Hey, at least I remembered. I think back in the general direction, wondering if he hear me across the field. At least I didn't let you fall to your death. He sounded utterly bored, but he definitely heard me. The woman grins, shaking her head as she writes down his name. I can't believe he bonded. Violet. He's a legend. I open my mouth to agree. Anadarnium? Andarnayurum. Adarnayurum. The sweet, high voice of the golden fills my mind. Adarna for short. I feel the bond rush my face, and the edge of my vision sways as I pivot. What? 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 Both of them? Adarnum for short. The short, sweet, high voice of the golden fills my mind. Adarna for short. I feel the blood rush my face and the edges of my vision sway as I pivot on my gold ankle. Staring back across the field at where the golden dragon Adarna now stands between Tarn's front legs. Excuse me? Violet, are you all right? The redhead asks, and everyone around me above leans in. Tell her, the golden dragon insists. Tarn, what am I supposed to do? I think to him. Tell the roll keeper her name, Taryn. What the fuck?
Say your name.
Say my name, say my name. Tarn echoes, Violet. The roll keeper repeats, do you need a mender? I turn back to the woman and clear my throat. An anadarnium, I whisper. Her eyes fly wide open. Both dragons? I nod and all hell breaks loose. You're lucky this is your fucking book. Holy shit!
Both of them.
Both them bitches!
How many dragons do you get? 2. Hello? Bro's flabbergasted.
Bruh. Both of them? Are you... We really got to put a pad in here. Fuck me running. Can you get that ready? I'm going to need that tonight. Oh my God. What? Hey, P. How's your game going? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. What is this, a motherfucking infomercial? Hang on, for real.
Back to the couch. Your daughter and I are enjoying you in lounge style.
This is like dead ass. This is so much more. Like, oh man. Guys, mine froze. Oh no, Emily, are we froze? Are we froze? Have a stretch. Yeah, we'll take a quick 2-second stretch and make sure everybody's good. Oh my God. Yeah, I can see why you binge so many a day. It's better now. We're back. Okay. Maybe it was just, okay, more chat. We'll keep going. Oh my God. Oh. Some say scroll out and then you have to come back in. Maybe that, yeah. Oh, no, the whole book in a day. Hey, welcome back, Jess. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, this is fucking epic. This is epic. Oh, this is epic. Oh, this was epic. I read Fourth. I can see why you put Fourth Wing in 2 days, but whoo. You broke, yeah. But remember, we said the 5-chapter rule doesn't apply in lives. We're bending the rules in that one, but oh my God. I will admit, if I was just reading this in 5 chapters, this would have probably broke it. Let's be honest. I would have probably stopped there and all hell broke loose. But oh man. Wow. If I can buy 2 West, we won't know. We're Whew, all right. We're gonna keep going. We only been on here for like an hour and a half, so we'll keep going through. Y'all keep wondering. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We're gonna keep going. Y'all are still here. We got 30 people in here. We can't stop. As long as y'all are here. It's a Saturday night. It's crazy. Okay, really quick though, before we start. P, are you here? How are the 49ers doing? I'm not a 49er fan, but P has been here for a long time, so her 49ers are playing, so I hope they're doing good. Go Broncos. I'm just saying. Oh my God, chapter 16 is coming up. Woo! Snacks, everybody's locked in. Okay, I gotta get this horse out of my throat. You made popcorn? Oh my Lord, that's epic. Excuse me. Listen, if I didn't want to ASMR y'all my food, Oh, I'd be eating popcorn too, but I would probably like be coughing stuff up. Like I'd probably choke on it. This is my new favorite show. Jess, stop. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate those comments. Okay. My kids keep looking at me like I'm crazy, sitting with popcorn and cheering. Oh, y'all are awesome. Oh my God. Okay, are we ready? All right. All right. Hey, listen, if I just didn't sound like a 6-year-old reading, like this would be amazing. You got, hey, welcome. You got your snacks. My dog is sick of you. Oh, this is great. Games. Oh, 10-3 Seahawks are winning. No, poor P. I keep telling everyone about you and trying to get these. Oh, listen, again, we're going to go, but I never did I ever think I was going to read books. And then now look at me reading on live and listen, Kermagin, yes, Kermit, and learning new words and all this crap. I don't know what Kermagin is. I got to figure what that is. But listen, never did I ever think this. Holy shit. Books are fucking crazy if you get pulled into the stories. All I will really say this is I hope listen, there's a reason I didn't trust wifey for a minute, okay? There's a few reasons. There's a movie about NASCARs and cornfields in Idaho. And then she made me watch a movie called Love in the Time of Cholera. I couldn't. After that, we had to take a while. She wasn't allowed to pick things. She was on a downhill spiral, okay? But she got me into freaking Outlander, and she's got me into this, okay? She's on it. She's back on it, okay? Listen, a little time out for like 10 years, okay? It was punishment. You do bad, you get in trouble. She's gonna beat my ass in a minute, I'm telling you. Oh, I love Outlander. Listen, really quick. Jamie. She used to listen to the audiobook and all I heard was, Jamie, oh, Jamie. And it was so freaking annoying. Jamie. And I couldn't do it. And then finally she's like, just watch the TV show. And after the second episode, I was like, why did you fucking stop? Why are you stopping? Oh, shit. I told you. She coming back.
Blasphemy. First of all,
help, guys.
pregnancy.
Guys.
The first time.
Guys, help. Help me. She's attacking me.
Am I?
I don't know. Not really. Okay. Oh, they're cheering her on. No, you can't cheer her on. You're on your own. I thought I was the wing leader. You're the real wing leader. I'm just the XO. We found the truth out. See, you exposed yourself too soon. All right. You're right. When you picked those, you were pregnant with our first child. We didn't know any better. We were still young, dumb. Hormones, emotions. You didn't know which personality was in charge.
The second one was twins.
I got it. We're there. Still the wing leader, but you put us in. Yes, you're right. Put me in my place, and I thank you for putting me in my place. Put me in my place. Whew. She's like Milligren. She trumps the wing leader. Touche. True that. All right, chapter 16. Are we ready, everyone? Oh my God, I fucking love y'all. Never did I ever think this would fucking turn into this. I went from walking down streets of Iraq, setting up satellites and antennas, and now we're reading books. All right, here we go. All right, chapter 16. All right, my jacket's back here. All right. Though the officer considers himself to be an expert. No, the officer considers himself. Only officers consider themselves to be experts. Let me tell you, as a senior enlisted, let me fucking tell you, fuck you officers. I'm sorry. Just because you went to fucking college didn't make you fucking smarter, okay? Oh, sorry. I'm digressing. I'm sorry. Hang on. I didn't need to do that to y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't right. I think Jess, I know Jess gets it for sure. She says, see, she gets it. I'm sorry. Focus. We're not in the military anymore, Wise. We're retired. Let it go. Though this officer considers himself to be an expert on all matters dragonkind, there is a great deal we don't know about the way dragons govern themselves. There is a clear hierarchy among the most powerful. The deference is paid to the elders, but I have not been able to discern how it is they make laws for themselves, and at what point a dragon decided to bond only one rider rather than go for the better odds with two. Wait, do we read the inside where it stated that all transcribed by Jessen? I don't know what that means. Push that button. I don't remember. What are we talking about? Did I not read something? Do I need to go back? Do I need to go back? If I need to go back, come let me know, Twisted. Let me know. I'll go back. All right. Anyway, chapter 16. Here we go. Absolutely not! One general shouts loud enough that I can... Man, ooh. I tell you what, if it wasn't so late, I'd pull out my military voice and see what the neighbors think. Did I read anything? There was the forwarding. There was the thrilling adventure. There was the map. And then I read the following text has been faithfully transcribed from the Navarian into the modern language by Jesenir Neilwert, curator of the Scribe Quadrant at Basgiath War College. All of the events are true, and the names have been preserved to honor the courage of the fallen. May their souls be condemned to Malak. Okay, sorry, I forgot that. Sorry, I forgot that. I did not read that. We have now read it. I apologize for that. Please forgive me. Okay, are we good now? Mm-hmm. I'm glad I read that because that was cool. That's like this is an official book and stuff. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you, seriously, thank you for saying that. I don't want to miss things out. Like I don't want to do disservice to these. So thank you for that. That's a big part. I didn't see that part. I just read the warning on the map. So no, that's seriously. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Honor the fallen. Nice. Okay, cool. So this is, oh, that completely changes a lot of shit. Huh. Okay, thank you for the forgiveness. All right, let's get back into it, and thank y'all for the hearts. Y'all are the best. All right, chapter 16. Absolutely not. One general shouts loud enough that I can hear it all the way from the little medical station that's been set up at the end of the bleachers for the riders. It's nothing but a row of a dozen tables and some flown-in supplies to tide us over until we can get to the healer quadrant. But at least the pain medication is taking effect. 2 dragons? I have 2 motherfucking dragons! Fucking that excites me. The generals have been screaming at each other for the last half hour, long enough for the chill to settle in the night air and for an instructor I've never met to sew up both sides of my arm. Whew. Lucky for me, Tynan mostly sliced through the muscle but didn't sever it. Lucky for me, Jack is getting his shoulder examined about a dozen feet away. Fuck, he survived. Are you fucking for real? God damn it. He strutted over the back of an orange scorpion tail to record his bond with the roll keeper. Can the scorpion tail like spike him like, I like you, and hit him on the head? Who'd keep doing her job regardless of the generals arguing on the diocese behind her? Jack hasn't quit staring at Tarn across the field. Oh, he wanted Tarn too. I remember that from class. How was that, Professor Corey asked, gently, quietly, lighting the straps around my splintered ankle. There's about 1 million other questions in those slashing dark eyes, but he keeps them to himself. Hurts like hell. The swelling made it nearly impossible to get my boot back on without loosening every single lace. Ooh, that sucks. To the widest position, but at least I don't have to crawl across the field like a girl from second wing who had broken her leg during dismount. Ow, damn. She's 7 tables back, crying softly as the rider field medics try to set her leg. You'll be focusing on strengthening your bonds as a rider in the next couple of months, so as long as you don't have trouble mounting or dismounting. His head tilts as he ties off the strap of my splint, which, after what I saw, I don't think he will. The sprain should heal before your next round of challenges. 2 lines deepen within the brow, or I can call Nolan. No, I shake my head. I'll heal. If you're sure, he obviously isn't. Every eye in this valley is on me and my dragons, I correct myself. I can't afford to appear weak. He frowns, but nods. Do you know who made it out of my squad? I ask, fear nodding my throat. Please let Rihanna be alive, and Trinan, and Riddick, and Sawyer, all of them. I haven't seen Trina or Tynan. Professor Courier answers slowly, like he's been trying to soften the blow. It doesn't Tynan won't be coming, I whispered, guilt gnawing at my stomach. That is not your kill to take credit for, Tarnan mentally growls. Ah, I see, Professor Corey murders. I'm going to get that name better, guys. I'll be better next time. What the hell do you mean when you thinking it needs surgery? Jack bellows to my left. I mean, it looks like the weapon severed a couple ligaments, but we'll have to get you to a healer to be sure. Way to go, Vi. Fucking that shoulder up. Let's go. I love that for you, Jack, and you deserve that and so much more. I look Jack straight in those eyes of evil and smile. I'm done being scared of him, and ran back into the meadow. Rage moltens in his cheeks as the mage light, and he swings his feet over to the end of the table and charges toward me. I slip off the end of my table and leave my hands loose by the sheath of my side. Professor Corey eyebrows jump as he glances between us. You? He murmurs. Me, I answer, keeping my focus on Jack. but the professor moves between us, throwing his palms out at Jack. I wouldn't get any closer, hiding behind our instructor, Nell Sorengale. Jack's uninjured fist curls. I didn't hide behind out there. I'm not hiding there. I raise my chin. I'm not the one who ran. Oh, bitch. Just saying, it's true. I didn't hide out there. I raised my chin. I'm not the one. She doesn't need to hide behind me when she's bonded to the most powerful dragon in your year. Professor Corey warns Jack, whose eyes narrow to me. Your orange is a good choice, Barlow. Beatty, right? He's had 4 other riders before you, Jack nods. Professor Corey looks back over his shoulder at the line of dragons, and aggressive as Beatty might be, from the way Tern is looking at you, he'll have no problem scorching your bones to earth if you take another step forward for his rider. Jack stares in disbelief. You? Me. Bitch! That's what I'd have said. I ain't gonna lie. What you doing, Hoobie? Oh, you're going backside. Okay. The throbbing in my ankle is down to a manageable dull ache, even standing on it now. He shakes his head and looks at his eyes to transfer and shook, to envy, to fear as he pivots toward the professor. I don't know what she told you, what happened out there. Nothing, the instructor folds his arm across his chest. Is there something I need to know? Jack pales, going white as a sheet as the mage light of another injured first year hobbles over, blood streaming from his thigh and torso. Everyone who needs to know already knows. I lock eyes with Jack. Guess we're done for the night, Corey says as a line of dragon flies in, only visible by their silhouettes in the darkness. The senior riders are back. You two should return to your dragons. Jack huffs and marches across the field. I glance at the generals still gathered in heated discussion on the dais. Professor Corey, has anyone ever bonded 2 dragons? If anyone knows, it's the professor of dragonkind. He turns to me with face and arguing leadership. You would be the first. I'm not sure why they're fighting about it, though. The decision won't be up to them. For real, typical officers bullshitting. I'm going to tell you, bitch, it ain't your say, motherfucker. You're sitting in office. We're the one doing the mission. Shut the fuck up and tell me my SP time. Fucking cunts. Sorry, that's a British word, TikTok. It's okay. Sorry. It won't. Wind gusts down and dozens of dragons land on the opposite sides of the first year, rows of mage lights hanging between them. Nothing about 2 dragons choose. Nothing about whose dragons choose is up to humans. Corey assures me, we only like to maintain the illusion that we're in control. Something tells me we've just been waiting for the others to make it back before they meet. The leadership, my brow furrows. Corey shakes his head. The dragons. The dragons are going to meet? Thank you for tending to my ankle. I'd better get back over there. I offer him a tentative smile and head across the dimly lit field to Tarn and Darna. Okay, call her Annie. I'm going to call her Annie. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be Tarn and Annie because I'm going to butcher these names. I think it's going to be Tarn and Annie, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, at this point, fucking Tarnanach is almost easier for me to pronounce. Jesus Christ, I worked so hard on that word. All right, anyway. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Tarn and Annie are feeling the weight of every stair in the valley as I stop and stand between 2 dragons. You two are causing a ruckus, you know. I look at Adarnia, and then glance up at Tarn before turning around to face the field like the other first years. They're not going to let us do this. Oh shit, what if they make me choose? My stomach plummets. It's up to the Empyrean to decide, right? I said that right? The Empyrean? Empyrean, right? The Empyrean? The Empyrean seems? Yes, okay, cool. It's up to the Empyrean to decide. Tarn. We're going to get it. Tarn says, but there's an edge of tension in his tone. Don't leave the field. This might take a while. What might? My question dies on the tongue as the biggest dragon I've ever seen, even larger than Tarn, stalks up towards, what the heck? Towards us from the opening to the valley. Each dragon it passes walks to the center of the field and follows after. Gathering dozens walk in. Is that Coda? Kodak? Coda? Coda? Coda. Kodach. Kodach. Coda. Kodach. Coda. Okay, Coda. Coda. Tarn answers. General Milgen's dragon. I take out the patchy holes. I make out the patchy holes in the battered scar wings as he comes closer. The golden glaze focused on Tarn in a way that makes me nauseous. He growls low in his throat, turning those sinister eyes on me. Tarn rumbles his growl, stepping towards, so I'm between his massive claws. There is zero doubt I'm the subject of both disgruntled snarls. Well, we're talking about you. What the fuck? Oh my God, everybody's just talking about Vi right now. Like there's nothing oh my God. Smoke if you got him, Vi. Shit. Oh my Jesus. Anybody got some myth root? They got myth. Maybe she needs a smoke. Oh my Jesus. Yep, we're talking about you. Says his line passes by and she joins. Stay close to the wing leader until we return. Charon orders. Surely he meant to say squad leader. You heard what I said. Or not. Wing? Or not. I glance around and spot Zayden standing across the field. His arms are always fucking crossed. Jesus. Crossed and his legs spread. Jesus, close the legs, buddy. Jesus Christ. I'm going to show that to everybody and stares at Taryn. The riders are eerily silent as the dragon empties into the meadow, taking flight into the steady stream to the end and landing halfway up the southernmost peak in a shadowy grouping I can barely define in the moonlight. The second the last of the dragon flies off, chaos erupts. First, you're swarmed the center of the field where I happen to be standing, shouting in exuberance and searching for their friend. My eyes scan the crowd, hoping for some glimpse of Ray! I shout, spotting Rihanna! Yes! Okay, Rihanna made it. I know I say her name wrong, but it's fucking Rihanna at this point. Period, end of story. Okay? In a mob and limping her way. Violet, she crushes me into a hug, pulling away when I wince at the fresh pain in my arm. What happened? Tynan's sword. I'd barely get an answer out of my mouth before I'm snatched from my feet by Riddick, who spins me around, my feet flying out in front of me. Look who rode in on the baddest motherfucker around. Put her down, Rihanna chide. She's bleeding. Oh shit, sorry, Riddick says, and my feet finally find the ground. It's fine. There's flesh blood on the bandage, but I don't think I tore my stitches, and painkillers are fucking awesome. What you got? Are you all right? Who did you guys bond? The green tail, Rihanna grins. Is that Fergie? Got Fergie? We got a little green dagger tail Fergie, right? Fergie or Fergie? Fergie? Fergie. We're going with Fergie. All right. Little green tail named Fergie, and it was just easy, she sighs. I just saw her and knew. Okay. Oh, wow. We caught up on, we just going through, man, these are all about to, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to How Not to Speak Gaelic with Wise. Today we're saying dragon names. All right, let's butcher the fuck out of these. Here we go. I sigh and I just knew. Eutrum, Riddick said with pride. Brown sword tail. Siglig? Silgi? Syllogy. What? Hang on, the G's not to. I'm an American, y'all. Syllogy. Help. I need somebody. Sleesig? Sleesig? Sleesig. Slissig. Slissig? Sleesig. Slissig. Slitted. Sislig. Okay, we know who we're talking. We're going to come up with that. Hey, soul sister. Hey there, Mister. You're a red tail. Red sword. Oh, anyway, sorry. Sislig. Sawyer throws his arm around Rihanna and Riddick's shoulders. Red sword tail. We all cheer, and I'm swept into the next hug. Out of all of us, I'm happy for him. For all he's had to endure to get here. Trina, I asked as he let me go. One by one, they shake their heads, looking for others to answer, and a possible heaviness settles in my heart, and I search for the others' reasons. I mean, there's a possibility she's just unbonded, right? Sawyer shakes his head, sorrow slacking his shoulder. I saw her fall from the back of the orange club tail. No! Damn. I hope Sawyer got a fucking... I hope Sawyer gets a dragon this time around. Anyway, my heart sinks. Tyne and Riddick's ass, glazing's jumping between us. Taryn killed him, I said softly. In his defense, Tynan had already run me through once. I gestured to the wound in my arm. He was trying to do what he tried. What? I spun around by the shoulder and yanked against the chest. Dane's douchey ass shows the fuck up. Coming in. Fucking trying to be a hero. My arms wind around his back and hold fast, and I breathe deeply. Damn it, Violet. Just damn. He squeezes me tight, then pushes me to arm's length. You're hurt. I'm fine. She's kind of like a porcelain doll, but still, you little bitch. I'm fine, I assure him, but that doesn't quell the worry in his eyes. I'm not sure anything ever will. But we're all that's left of our squad's first years. Excuse me. Dane's gaze raises to look at the others, and he nods. 4 out of 9. That's... His jaw ticks once, to be expected. The dragons are currently holding a meeting in the Empyrean. The leadership stay. Their leadership. They stay until they return. Stay here until they return. God, read, wise. Come on, Magic Cat, give me more powers. He says to the others before looking down at me, you come with me. It's probably my mother beckoning me through him. Surely she'll want to see me with everything that's going on. I glance across the field, but it's not my mom I find watching me, but Zayden. His expression unreadable. Why you hating on Dane that much? You can go see my videos. I don't like Dane. I don't like how he treats you like a fragile little bitch. Just saying. Okay, sorry. You come with me. I want to see something what's going on. Zayden's expression unreadable. When Dane takes my hand and tugs, I turn away from Zayden, following Dane to the opposite edge of the field, where we're hidden in the shadow. Guess it's not about my mom. What the actual fuck happened out there? Because I got Kath telling me that not only did Taryn chose you, but so did the small one. Adarn. God damn it. Ardina. Adarn. Yeah, he says Adarn. You're saying the fucking name right, fucking Dane? Jesus, say the name right, Dane. Fucking chode. Sorry. His fingers lace mine with a panic swirl in his eyes. Adarna, I correct him, a smile playing on my lips as though the thought of the golden dragon. They're going to make you choose. His expression hardens, and it certainly makes me recoil there. I'm not choosing. I shake my head, disengaging our hand. No human has ever chosen. I'm not about to be the first. And who the hell is Dane to tell me that? That's why I don't like him. I also don't hate Tamlin. Listen, I don't hate Tamlin, but he's on the naughty list, okay? He can be redeemed, but he's got a lot of qualities we got to talk about. But we'll get into that. We're on this one right now. I'm sorry. I got to stop. Look, focus. Okay, I'm not choosing. Nobody will. You are. His hands rip over his hand, and the composure slips. You have to trust me. You do trust me, right? Of course I do. Then you have to choose Adarna. He nods as if the decree equals a decision made. The golden one is the safest choice of the two. Why? Because Tarn is Tarn? Because Dane thinks I'm too weak for a dragon as strong as Tarn? My mouth opens then shuts like a fish out of water, and I search for any reply that isn't fuck off. There's no way in hell I'm rejecting Tarn, but my heart won't let me reject Adarna either. They are going to make me choose. I think in their direction. There's no response, and where I felt an extension in my mind of who I am, stretching the mental boundary since Tarn first spoke to me in the field, there's nothing now. I'm cut off. Don't panic. I'm not choosing, I repeat, this time in a softer tone. What if I can't have either of them? What if they've broken some sacred rule and now they're being punished? You are, and it has to be Adarna. He grips my shoulders and leans in an edge of urgency in his tone. I know it's too small to bear a rider. That hasn't been tested. I say defensively, even though I know it's true, the physics don't match up, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not inviting you. Don't want to co-host, I'm sorry. All right, I don't know, too small to bear a rider. That hasn't been tested. I say defensively, even though I know it's true, the physics just don't match up, and it doesn't matter. It will mean that you won't be able to ride with the wing, but they'll probably make you a permanent instructor here like Corey. That's because his signet power makes him indispensable as a teacher, not because his dragon can't fly, I argue. And even he had the requisite for 4 years with a combat wing before he was put behind a desk. Dane looks away, and I can almost see the gears in his mind turning as he calculates. What? My risk? My choice? My freedom? Even if you take Adarna into combat, there's only a chance you'll be killed. You take Tarn, and Xaden will get you killed. You think Milgren is terrifying? I've been here for a year longer than you have, Vi, and at least you know you're getting into when it comes to General Milgren. Xaden isn't only twice as ruthless. This is why I don't like Dane. It's always the negative bullshit, even if it's with good intentions. I'm sorry. It's shit like that. I hate that. Maybe it's because I'm a girl dad and I hate when people talk down to my fucking girls. Sorry. Anyway, digressing, focus-wise. My risk, my choice. Even if you take Adarna into combat, there's only a chance you'll be killed. You take Tarn and Xaden will get you killed. You think Milgren is terrifying? I've been here for a year longer, V. I know what you're going when it comes to Milgren. Xaden isn't only twice as ruthless, but he's dangerous and unpredictable. I blink. Wait, what are you saying? They're a mated pair. Y'all lucky this is my wife's book. Y'all lucky this is my wife's book. Y'all fucking lucky this is my wife's book. I had a broken old fuck me. I'm sorry if I'm yelling in y'all's ears if I get loud. I'm sorry. If the volume's ever too loud, let me know. I'll fucking change it. You're right. It fucking keeps coming. God damn. God damn. Ah! They're a mated pair, Tarn and Sigel. The strongest bonded pair. Fucking, let's just make it even worse. God fucking strong. Jesus Christ. Make sure I'm not crushing my cat. I'm sorry. Fuck God. Oh God, she's coming out again. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to be...
What are you doing?
I'm going to need you to start unbuckling that because I'm going to be hugging myself to sleep tonight with my stuffed animal. I swear to God. All right. Fuck. They're mated pair, Tarn and Sigel, the strongest. My mind whirls. Mated pairs can't be separated for long, for their health diminishes, so they're always
Keep reading. No, the words. The words.
Hang on.
Right there.
I'm going. I've made it back from Iraq 3 times. I can make it through this too. All right, here we go, which means they're, oh gods, just tell me how it happened. He must be fumbling because his voice softens. So do I. I tell him about Jack and his band of murderous friends hunting Adarna. I tell him about... that was entertainment purposes, TikTok. Sorry, I missed that word. Shockingly protecting me with the warning for Orion was at my back. He had perfect opportunity to end me without tipping the scales, and he chose to help. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Xaden was there, Dane quietly said, but the gentleness leaches from his voice. Yes, I nod, but he left after Tarn showed up. Xaden was there when you defended Adarna, and then Tarn just showed up. He slowly asked, yes. That's what I just said. What was the timeline confusing him? What are you getting at? Like, don't you see what happened? What did you say? like what Zayden's done. His grip tightens. My gods for the dragon scale. Thank gods for the dragon scale armor, or I might have bruises tomorrow. Please don't tell me what it is you think I've done. A shape emerges from the shadows and my pulse quickens.
Like, tell me again what I did. Dane?
Hey, Dan, you want to borrow my helmet? Oh, Jesus Christ. His grip tightens. Thank God for the shape emerges in the shadows as Zayden steps into the moonlight. Darkness falling off him like a discarded veil. Heat rushes through every vein, waking every nerve ending. I hate the reaction my body. No, you don't. You just think you do. The reaction to the sight of him, but I can't deny it. His appeal is so fucking inconvenient. I'm sure it is. You manipulated threshing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you talking, my guy? Dane's hands drop from my shoulders, and he turns to face our wing leader. The set of his shoulders rigid as he puts himself between us. Oh, shit. That's a huge allegation to hurl, Dane. That's paranoid. I sidestepped Dane's back. If Zayden was going to kill him, he wouldn't have waited this long to do it. He had every possible opportunity, and yet I'm standing here, bonded to his dragon's mate. Zayden's not going to kill me. The realization makes my chest tighten, makes me re-examine everything that happened on that field, makes my sense of gravity shift beneath my feet. Is that an official accusation? Zayden looks at Dane in a hindrance and annoyance. Did you step in, Dane demands. Did I what? Zayden arches a dark bow and levels a look at Dane that would make a lesser person with her. Did I see her outnumbered and already wounded? Did I think her bravery was admirable as it was fucking reckless? He turns to stare at me. I bet your fucking knees buckled when he stared at you too, didn't you? Don't lie. Admit it. I'd like to get her in a fucking chair and just ask some questions. And I feel the impact all the way to my fucking toes. Never mind. I just need to keep reading sometimes. And I would do it again. I raise my chin. Well, the fuck aware, Zayden roars, losing his temper for the first time since I met him at Parapet. Okay, lose your temper there, buddy. I pull in a quick breath and Zayden does the same, as if he's just shocked by his own outburst as I am. Did I see her fight off 3 bigger cadets? His glare pivots to Dane because the answer to all those is yes. But you're asking the wrong questions, Atos. You should be asking if Segale saw it too. Dane swallows and looks away, obviously rethinking his position. Bitch, there's one, there's the other. Ah! Sorry. Dane's going to come through at the end. Y'all got me people liking him. He's going to come through at the end. He's going to be this series Chael, y'all. All right? He's this series Chael. I'm going with it. Anyway, Swallow's obviously rethinking his position. His mate told him, I whispered. Segale told Flatern. She never has been a fan of bullies, Zayden said to me. But don't mistake it as an act of kindness towards you. She's fond of the little dragon. Unfortunately, Tarn chose you all on his own. Fuck. Dane murders. My thoughts exactly. Zayden shakes his head at Dane. Sorengil is the last person on the continent I'd ever want to be chained to me. But I bet you want her chained to them. Sorry, I'm not going to go there. We're still a kid show. Kid-friendly show. Family-friendly show. Family-friendly show. I didn't do this. Ouch. It takes all the willpower in my body not to reach my chest and make sure he didn't just rip my heart out from behind my ribs, which is absolutely 0 sense since I feel the same way about him. No, you don't. You're moist. He's the son of the great betrayer. His father was directly responsible for Brennan's death. And even if I had, Zayden moves towards Dane, towering over him. Would you really level that accusation knowing it would have been what saved the woman you call your best friend? My gaze files to Dane, and silent, damning moment passes. It's a simple question, and yet I find myself holding my breath for his answer. What do I really mean to him? There are rules, Dane tilts his head. Okay, if you want to talk about rules, Dane, you got her up in your room giving her a massage, okay? I will testify to that in court, god dang it. I'm just saying. That's unfair. Okay, where was I? Sorry. There are rules. Dane tilts his head and Zane looks. And out of curiosity, what would you have her say? Bend those rules to save your precious little violet in the field? His voice ices over as he studies Dane's expression with the rapt fascination. Zayden had taken a step. Right before Taryn landed, he moved toward me. Dane's jaws flexed, and I see the war in the eyes. That's unfair to ask him. I move to Dane's side as the sound of the whipping wings interrupts the night. The dragons are flying back. They've made their decision. I am ordering you to answer, squad leader. Ha! What's up, Buck Sarn? What you gonna say, bitch? Sorry, that's rude. Zayden doesn't even spare me a glance. Dane swallowed his eyes, slamming shut. No, I wouldn't have. My heart hits the ground. I've always known deep down that Dane valued rule and order more than a relationship, more than me. But to have it so cruelly displayed cuts deeper than Tynan's sword. Zayden scuffs. Dane immediately jerks his head toward mine, and it would have killed me to watch something happen to you, Vi. But the rules, it's all fuck. Oh my god! But the rules. It's all right. I forced out, touching his shoulder, but it isn't. The dragons are returning. Zayden said as the first of them lands on the illuminated field. Get back into formation, squad leader. Dane rips his gaze from mine and walks away, blending into the crowd of the hurried riders of their dragon. Why would you do that to him? I hurl at Zayden and I shake my head. I don't care why. Forget it, I murmured, then marching off, heading back toward the spot where Tarn will be waiting for. Tarn told me to wait. Because you put too much faith in him, Zayden answers. Excuse me. Anyway, catching up to me without lengthening his stride. I mean, it's 6'4" and 5'2" or 5'4". That's like you and me walking in the mall, but he's even faster. That's got to suck for y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway, catching up to me without lengthening his stride and knowing who to trust is the only thing that will keep you alive. Keep us alive. Not only in the quadrant, but after graduation. There is no us, I say, dodging a rider as she races past. Dragons land left and right. The ground trembles with the force of riders' movement. I've never seen so many dragons at flight at the same moment. Oh, I think you'll find that's no longer the case, Zayden murmurs next to me, gripping my elbow and yanking me out of the path of another rider running the other direction. Yesterday, he would have let me run headfirst into him. Hell, he might have pushed me. Taryn's bonds are so powerful, both to mate and rider, because he's so powerful. Losing his rider nearly killed him, which in turn nearly killed Sigale. Mated pairs. Are you fucking serious? Can we stop adding the bullshit? The layer, this is like fucking, like, listen, I'm not trying to pick on Dane right now, but you remember when I said when he first came in and like they were just leveling the layers on top? Like, that's what's happening. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's like fucking Shrek and Donkey, the fucking onion with so many goddamn layers. What the fuck? Like, the depths of this are mind-blowing. Okay, hang on. Digressing. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I don't even want to know what's coming up, do I? This is interdependent. I know that. We move forward until we're dead. Center in the line of the riders. If I wasn't so aggravated by Zayden's callous attitude towards Dane, I would take time to admire how spectacular it is to see 100 dragons land around us. Or maybe I'd question how the man next to me manages to consume all the air in the massive field. Each time a dragon chooses a rider, the bond is stronger than the last, which means that if you die, violence. Are we just calling her violence all the time now, huh? All right, Zayden. Zayden, I'm really gonna need you to tone this down, just a tad, okay? You're about at an 8. Can we bring it to a 6? Can we bring it to a 6? Thank you, my guy. It sets off a chain of events that potentially ends with me too. His expression is immovable marble, but the anger in his eyes leaves me breathless. It's pure rage. So yeah, unfortunately for everyone involved, there is now an us if the Empyrean lets Terran choice stand. Oh gods, I'm tethered to Zayden Royerson. All right, now listen. Once again, I'm going to say this because I'm very secure in my sexuality. That's not a bad thing, Vi. If I had to be tethered to anybody in this universe, I wouldn't mind being tethered to Zayden, okay? If I was... You're not in the universe. You see? You know what I mean? Now she's angry at me over here. God. I'm just trying to say, piece shit. I know, I'm piece shit. How could you say that? It's just if Twisted Bliss is not there. We can share. We'll be dual bonded. Menage. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? C'est soir.
Wait.
Oh, as Alyssa's being jealous of Zayden. What did you say?
So that means a zaddy and a waddy?
I almost spit iced tea all over your book. Okay, sorry. All right, we got to get back to the story. All right, digressing. I see exactly. Nobody would object to being tied to Zayden. Exactly. Okay, here we go. All right, sorry. Woo. Oh gods, I'm tethered to Zayden, literally tied. They're going feral in the comments again. I should have kept it in. I should have kept it in. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Focus. Digressing. Back to the story. And now that Terran is in play and the other cadets know he's willing to bond, he signs, annoyance rippling over his features at the strong jaw working and looking away. That's why Terran told me to stay with you, I whispered. Oh, because the consequence of today settled in my churning stomach because of the unbonded. Oh, snap-a-doodle. There are at least 36 of them standing at the opposite end of the field, watching us with avarice in their eyes. Ah! Oh, bummer. Oren, you ain't got nobody. The unbonded are going to try to kill you in hopes they'll get turned to bond with them. Zayden shakes his head at Garrick as he approaches, and the section leader glances between us. Make sure I got my eyes on right. Between us, his mouth is set in a firm line before retreating across the field. Tarn is one of the strongest dragons on the continent, and the vast power he channels is about to be yours. The next few months, the unbonded will try to kill a newly paired rider while its bond is weak, but they still have a chance to get that dragon, the chance of that dragon changing its mind and picking them so they're not set back a full year. And for Tarn, they'll do just about anything. He sighs again like it's a new full-time job. There are 41 unbonded riders, which are now target number. Fuck me. He holds up a single finger, and Tarn thinks you'll play bodyguard. I snort. Little does he know just how much you dislike me. He knows exactly how much I value my own life. I mean, he's got to. He's got to, because if yeah, I mean, like, oh my Jesus. Zordon retorts, glancing down my body. You're freakishly calm for someone who just heard she's about to be hunted. It's typical Wednesday for me. You mean she's a Sorengale? I shrug, ignoring the way his glaze heats my skin, and honestly, being hunted by 41 people is a lot less intimidating than constantly watching dark corners for you. My breeze hits my back as Adarna lands behind me, followed by a gust of wind and shuddering ground. When Tarn, without another word, Zayden rips his gaze from mine and walks away, cutting a slightly diagonal path across the field to where Sigale, overshadowing the other wing leader's dragons. Tell me it's going to be all right, I murmur toward Adarna and to Tarn. It's how it should be, Tarn answers, his voice gruff and bored at the same time. You didn't answer before. Fine. It sounds a little accusatory. Humans can't know what's said in the Empyrean. Adarna answers, it's a rule. So every rider was blocked, not just me. The thought is oddly comforting. Also, the whole Empyrean is a new term for me today. This is a lot to fucking take in. Hang on. Fuck. All right. Professor's lot for me to take in today. Korea must be Korea. What the hell? Korea must be in heaven tonight with all the dragon politics coming into light. What did they decide? I glance at my mother, but she's looking everywhere but my direction. General Milgren moves towards the front of the dais, his uniform dripping in medals. Dane's right in one way. The top general of our kingdom is terrifying. He's never had an issue. He's never had an issue using infantry for fodder, and his cruelty when it comes to overseeing an interrogation and executions. Our prisoners is well known, at least at my family dinner table. His enormous nightmare of a dragon takes up the entire space besides the dais, and a hush falls over the crowd as Milgren angles his hand in front of his face. What the fuck, y'all? All right. Coda has relayed that the dragons have spoken regarding the Sorengale girl. Lesser magic allows his voice to magically amplify over the field for all to hear. Woman, I am mentally correct him. I was like, what? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Woman, I got you. Because he called her a Sorengale girl. Got it. For real. Sorry, I'm fixing my little. All right. Okay. The Sorengale girl. Women, I mentally correct him. My stomach is nodding. While tradition has shown us that there is one rider for every dragon, there has never been a case of two dragons selecting the same rider, and therefore there is no dragon law against it, he declares. While riders may not feel as though this is equitable, his tone implies that he's one of them. Dragons make their own laws. Both Tarn and he look over his shoulder. His aide rushes forward to whisper in his ear. Adarnia have chosen Violet Sorengale, and their choice stands. Bam, baby. Let's fucking go, bitches. Eat a dick, General. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You know how many times I wanted to say that? Never could. I can say it now. Hell yeah. The crowd murmurs, but my shoulders sag in acute relief. I don't have to make the impossible choice, as it should be. Taryn grumbles. Humans have no say in the laws of dragons. Mom steps forward and makes the same gesture with her hands to project her voice, but I can't concentrate on what she's saying as she closes out the formal portion of the threshing ceremony, promising the unbonded riders another chance next year if they don't manage to kill one of us while our bonds are weak for the next few months and try to bond our dragons themselves. I belong to Taryn and Adarnia, and in some really fucked up way, Zayden. My scalp prickles, and I glance across the field at him. As if in sensing my gaze, he looks over and holds up a single finger. Target number 1. Welcome to the family, and know that no boundaries, no limits, and no end. My mother finishes, and cheers resound at the field. Riders step forward. I look left and I look right in confusion, but so does every other rider. 5 steps or so, Tarn says. I take them. Dragons, it is our honor, as always, Mom calls out. Now we celebrate. The heat blasts my back, and a hiss in pain as riders on both sides of me cry out. My back feels like it's on fucking fire, and yet everyone across the field is cheering raucously, some of them racing our way. Our riders are caught up in embraces. You like it? Tarn promises. It's unique. The pain fades to a dull ache, and I glance over my shoulder. There's a solid black something pecking out of my vest. All like what? Violet, Dane reaches me. His smile widened as he cups my face. You kept both of them. I guess I did. My lips curve. It's all surreal. All too much for one day. Where's your... He lets go and circles me. Can I unlace this? Just the top? He asks, tugging at the raised neck of the back of my vest. I nod. A few pushes and pulls later, the crisp October air nips at the back of my neck. Holy shit. Have you seen this? Tell the boy to move, Tarn orders. Tarn says you should move. Dane steps out of the way. What the fuck? What is about to happen? Suddenly, my vision isn't mine. I'm looking at my own back through Adarna's eyes. What the fuck? We can see through their eyes? Motherfuckers like Lionel. Sight beyond sight. What the fuck is happening? What? Okay, step out of the way, and suddenly the vision isn't mine, and I'm looking at my own back. Adarna's eyes. A back that has a glistening back relic of a dragon, mid-flight stretching from shoulder to shoulder and centered. The silhouette of a shimmering gold one. It's beautiful, I whispered. I'm marked by their magic as a dragon rider now? As their rider? We know it, Darna answered. I blinked. My vision is mine again. Dane's hands lace up the corset quickly, and then on my face, tipping it forward toward his. You have to know that I would do anything to save you, Violet, to keep you safe. He blurts and panics in his eyes. What Roranson said, he shakes his head. I know. I said reassuringly, nodding, even as something cracks in my heart. You always want me safe. He'd do anything except break the rules. You have to know how I feel about you. His thumb strokes over my cheeks and his eyes searching for something. And then his mouth is on mine. Whoa, we ain't approving this bullshit. I didn't approve of that. Bullshit. Bullshit. His lips are soft, but his kiss is firm, and the delight races up my spine. After years, Dane is finally kissing me. Yada, yada, yada. The thrill is gone in less than a heartbeat. There's no heat, no energy, no slice sharp of lust. Yeah, it's fucking dead like a fucking jellyfish. Disappointment sours the moment because he's not your man's. But not for Dane. All smiles away because he doesn't know. He's just fucking going. It was over in an instant. It was everything I ever wanted except shit. I don't want it anymore. Nobody doesn't want that shit. We do not. That's bull. I'm sorry. Listen. I want to like the guy, but I can't. He was just like, you can't. You gotta choose. Oh wait, you got both. Let me kiss you. I don't get it. Maybe I'll get him later. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick break, and I think we got one more, right? Sahara Desert. Y'all gonna make me spit out my thing. Cactus. It takes time to like a chode. Yeah, maybe let her chode level now. Oh, that's funny. We've got to read Zayden POVs of this chapter. Where are those chapters? Zayden's POVs. Zayden's, those are interesting. Zayden's POVs. We're going to get all those at the end of the book. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Chode lips, chode kiss. That's funny. Read Zayden's POV. Oh, it's going there so fast. After you finish the book. Okay, yeah, but no. We'll get all this, and then, like I said, for all this cool stuff, once we get the Discord up, I'm going to work with whoever I got to work with. I know DW, they make some of these amazing things that I'm going to have up there. So when we get people there, it's going to be fucking great and better. Like, we're going to, listen, y'all, Wise Beyond the Stories is going to be your one-stop shop as long as I've read the series. All right. I think we got one more to go, right? I think we said 17 tonight, or do we stop there? Like, seriously, I don't remember. Because that was 16. Did we say 17? Oh, we said no 17. So we're not going to do 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do 17. We need to see fan art of Vi's relic. No, yes, 17. We do 17. All right. We're going to end in 17 then, right? Okay, yeah. Because I read 2 chapters. So then it'd be 18, 19, and 20 tomorrow on my own. Yep, that's right. So that way we stay on it. So yeah, it was 2 chapters and then 17. You are correct. See, we keeping on this. See, we breaking the 5-chapter rule, but we staying within the rules. We're doing this Zayden style, baby. Woo! Yeah, I like it. All right. One more chapter. Oh, that's what she said. Okay. All right. Whew. 17 coming up, folks. We're getting a little faster, too. My reading's getting better reading live. I don't think I'm as nervous anymore. You know what I mean? I don't think that first night, I was so scared, y'all. We were 5 hours. We did that crap. That was crazy, right? But those are big chapters, too. All right. Yeah, well, I hope y'all are having a good time. I really hope y'all are. I enjoy loving this. Like, I ever. I tell y'all again, last February, never would I ever think I would be reading out loud to 30 people on the motherfucking interweb. Y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. And And I do apologize. I know I stumbled through it, but I'm going to get better. And I'm not afraid to look like an idiot, too. That's a good thing. So don't get me blushing. Don't be saying that now. Don't get me blushing. No compliments. We don't do that. This has made my, oh, that's awesome, y'all. Seriously, this has been one of the funnest weekends I've had in a long time. Don't get it twisted. Still with my family too, but not doing stuff like she's inside. So don't apologize. I got the flavor, but probably more on FYP. Oh no, what do you mean FYP? Reading louder is harder. I'm doing great. Thank you all. Best time keeping company. Oh, heck yeah. I like keeping people company and making their day works go by. This is your first reading of an audio. That's funny. This is funny. Oh, I don't want to miss that one. I literally look up your videos daily to see if they. Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Some don't enter the room. That's crazy. This is a highlight. Y'all seriously stop it. Yeah, okay. Stop it. You're making me blush. Seriously. All right. Chapter 17. Y'all are fucking awesome. Like dead ass. Y'all are fucking awesome. Seriously. Y'all are fucking great. As Q has taught me, thank y'all so fucking much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the lightning bolts. If y'all have been sending gifts and I missed that, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So thank you for all the gifts that you do. Yeah, CQ, thank you. We've been working on that. Thank you. Seriously, hey, listen, I never thought I would be a book buddy. Never did I ever. And I've got book buddies like literally when I say around the world, I mean around the world. It's so fucking crazy. Y'all are amazing. Okay. Are we ready for the last chapter for tonight? All right. Woo. Thank you. And again, thank you, Twisted List, for begging for so long, for doing this and for getting me to do this. Never did I ever. This is all back to her, okay? So everybody, I'll make sure y'all make her blush. And if y'all don't, I know most of y'all do, but if you don't, please go follow Twisted List because she's the reason I'm here doing this and she's what keeps me going. So please, like, y'all don't have to follow me. I'll still keep doing this. But if you could, at least go follow her and support her because, hey, as long as she's happy in doing this, we'll keep doing this. But anyway, okay, let's get into this. Are we ready? Final freaking chapter. Woo, at least for tonight. All right, here we go. Chapter 17. I'm going to learn to sing for y'all. All right. She said you're cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I had to see if y'all would pay attention. I'm not ready. I don't want to start. Oh, I had to play a trick on y'all. Okay, sorry. Oh, it was funny. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to play a little trick. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I am glitchy. I am. All right, here we go. All right, one more sip. I'm getting yelled at.
Stop muting yourself.
I didn't. I just sat there and read silently.
Stop it.
Use your words, Wise. Use your words. All right, here we go. I'm watching you. It is, therefore, only natural that the most powerful of dragons, the more powerful the signet the rider manifests. One should be aware of a strong rider whose bonds a smaller dragon, but even warier of an unbonded cadet who will not stop at nothing to seize the chance of a bond. We about to go through some shit, ain't we? Yeah. Everybody's confused. Get it? Okay. Chapter 17. Fuck, we about to go through it. After sleeping in the crowded barracks for the last 2 months, it's weird and oddly decadent to have my own room. I'll never take the luxury of privacy for granted again. I close my door behind me as I limp into the hallway. Mariano's door across the small hall from mine opens, and I see Sawyer's tall, lean frame come out. He runs his fingers through his hair, and when he sees me, his eyebrows raise and he freezes. His cheeks almost as red as his freckles. Good morning, I grin. Violet, he forces an awkward smile and walks off, headed toward the main hall of the first-year dormitory. A couple of second wings, a couple from second wing hold hand as they come out of the room next to Rihanna's, and I offer them a smile as I lean back against my door and wait, testing my ankle by rolling it. It's sore, just like every time I sprain it, but the brace in my boot hold it in place well enough to keep my weight on it. If I were anywhere else, I would call for crutches, but that would just put another target on my back. And according to Zayden, I already have a big enough one as it is. Rihanna walks out of the room and smiles as soon as she sees me. No more breakfast duty? I was told last night that all the less desirable duties were being handed to the unbonded so our energy can be directed to flight lessons. Hell yeah, that's cool as fuck. Which means I'll have to find another way to weaken my opponent before challenges. Zayden's right. I can't always counting on taking my enemy down with poison. They're not the British. You can't give them the tea all the time. They don't want the crumpets. Sorry, y'all. I just gotta make fun of them. Sorry, my bad. I'm not going to ignore them. Only advantage. Have y'all seen those videos of British people eating Chinese food? I'm sorry, I hate to go off topic, but if y'all want to go, that is a wild rabbit hole to go down to, okay? I'm just saying. I'm sorry, digressing. British people eating Chinese food. Wild. Sorry, digressing. Okay. Sorry. One more reason for the bonded to hate us, Rihanna mutters. Only Sawyer, huh, Ree? We started down our hallway, passing a few other rooms before meeting up in the main corridor that leads to the rotunda. I have to say, the first-year rooms aren't as spacious as the second-year rooms, but at least we both got one with windows. A grin curves up her lips. I feel like celebrating. She darts a quick side eye at me, and why have I not heard of you celebrating? We melt into the crowd, moving forward toward the gathering hall. Haven't you found anyone I want to celebrate with? Really? Because I heard that you and certain squad leaders had a moment last night. My gaze whips towards her, and I nearly stumble over my feet. Come on, Vi, the entire quadrant was out there. You don't think someone saw you? She rolled her eyes. You're not going to get lectured from me. Who gives a shit if it's frowned upon to be in a relationship with a superior officer? He's not a superior officer. He just outranks her. There's a big difference. I ain't gonna lie, the googly eyes are kind of cool up there. Glad I thought of that. All right, sorry. Come on, Vi, the entire squadron. There's no regulation. Superior officer, where was that? There's no regulation. It's not like any of us are guaranteed to live through the day. Solid points, I admit, but I shake my head, searching for the right words. It's not like that with us. I'd always hoped it would be, but when he kisses me, there was nothing there. Like nothing. Dust in the wind. Dane. Sorry. Sorry, I got focus again. No, I admit it, there was nothing there. It was like nothing. It's impossible to keep the disappointment out of my voice. Well, that's shitty to hear. She hooks her arm under mine. I'm sorry. Me too, I signed. The door opens further down the hall, and it's Lam Mari, right? Lam Mari, walking out with his arm wrapped around the waist of another first year who bonded a brown clubtail. Looks like everyone was celebrating last night except me. Good morning, ladies. Riddick forces his way through the crowd and slings an arm around each one of our shoulders as we enter the rotunda. Or should I say, riders. Is anyone else glitching? Do I need to stop? Is something happening? Do I need to take a quick break? Quick break? Is it a quick break time? Uh-oh, we're glitching. All right, we're going to stop for a second. Uh-oh. No. Okay, I'll stop for a quick second. I'm glad I looked up. Maybe we're okay, but you slid out and back in. It was fine. We're chill. So did I. It was glitching. I had to leave and come back. I think we're good now. Glitched again. Okay, I'm back and forth, back and forth. You're good. No glitches anymore. Boom, ba-da-dum, bum. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good to go. Back into it. Yes, ma'ams. All right. Or should I say writers? Rihanna replies, shooting a smile in his direction. It has a certain ring to it, Riddick agrees. He's definitely better than... Where's your relic? I asked Riddick as he passes through the columns of carved dragons to take a step into the common, right here. His arm falls off my shoulder and shoves the sleeve of his tunic up to reveal a brown mark of dragon silhouette on his upper arm. You? Can't see it, it's on my back. That will keep you safer if you're ever separated from the massive dragon of yours. His eyes dance. I swear, I thought I was going to shit myself when I saw you on the field with him. What about you, Ree? Somewhere where you'll never see. She responds, you wound me. I fucking love Riddick. Riddick, I love Riddick. Riddick is cool. Riddick is cool. Riddick would do well with fucking Declan and Flynn. I think Riddick and Declan and Flynn in that group would be fucking great together. Okay, sorry. You'll never see me, you and me. I highly doubt that, she retorts, but there's a smile on her face. We move through the commons and the gathering in the hall, then we make our way through the line for breakfast. It's odd to be on this side, and I startle at the sight of the guy behind the counter. It's Oren. He glares at me with the hatred that trickles down like ice down my spine. Skip his station. Opting for the fresh fruit that I know can't be tampered with, just in case he decides to take the approach that I did. That's funny. Imagine, right? Stop. See, now I'm asshole. I still can't believe. Wait. Didn't feel right. Sorry. Okay. Asshole Riddick behind me. I still can't believe they tried to kill you. I can, I shrug. Taking my chances with a mug of apple juice. I'm the weakest link, right? Unfortunately for me, that means people are bound to try and take me out for the good of the wing. Sorry about the ear. He headed toward the fourth wing section. We find a table with 3 extra seats. Mind if Riddick starts? Absolutely, it's yours. A couple of guys from tail section scurry off the bench. Sorry, Sorengale. The others say over their shoulder as they find another table, leaving this one empty. What the hell? Well, that was really fucking weird. Rihanna rounds the other side of the table, and I follow, putting our backs to the wall as we step over the bench and sitting our trays in front of us. I'm half tempted to give my underarms a whiff to see if I smell even weirder. Sorry. Even weirder, Riddick remarks, gesturing across the hall toward first wing. Follow the line of sight. My eyes lift. Jack Barlow is being squeezed out of his table. That's fucking great. He's forced to stand as others take his seat. What the hell is going on? Rihanna bites into a pair of chews. Jack moves to another table whose occupants won't make room for him, and then finds a place for table 2's downs. How the mighty have fallen. That's fucking great. Riddick notes, watching the same show I am, but there's no satisfaction in watching Jack struggle. Feral dogs bite harder when they're cornered. Hey, Sorengale, the stocky girl from the first wing I beat on my second challenge, says with a tight smile as she walks past our table. Hi. I wave awkwardly as she walks away, and then turn to whisper to Riddick and Rihanna. She hasn't spoken to me since I took one of her daggers in that challenge. It's because you bonded Tarn. Imogen blows her pink blow out her face and throws her leg over the bench across from us to sit, pushing up the sleeves of her tunic and revealing her rebellion relic. The morning after threshing is always a clusterfuck. A power balance shifts. And you, little Sorengale, are now to be the most powerful rider in the quadrant. Anyone with common sense is going to be scared of you. Blink, blink, blink. What did you say? I blink, my pulse elevating. Is that what's going on? I look around the hall, take notes. Social groups have split up. Oh, they're forming into cliques. Excuse me. And some of their cadets I would have considered threats no longer sitting where they usually do, which is why you're now sitting with us. Rihanna arches her brow at the second year. Because I can count on one hand the number of nice words you said to any of us. She holds it up with a fist with 0 fingers raised. Quinn, the tallest second year in our squad, who hasn't bothered to so much as look our way since parapet, takes a seat next to Imogen, and Sawyer arrives, sitting next to Rihanna's other side. Quinn tucks her blonde curls in behind her ears and brushes her bangs out of her eyes, her round cheeks raising, and smiles at something Imogen says. I have to admit, the hooped piercing, that line of shells on both her eyes are pretty odd. What? The hooped piercing? That line, the shells. Oh, she's got her. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't understand what they were saying right there. It's pretty awesome. And among half a dozen patches, the dark green ones, the same color as her eyes, 2 silhouettes most intriguing. I should have studied up the patches And by that, I mean according to what I've heard and change every year. I'm personally a fan of the first ones we've been given. I've had to sew the flame-shaped patch with the emblem of fourth wing in its center. Reddish number 2 with great care, being surely the only stitch the fabric of my corset armor since not since it's not like any needle is going to penetrate the scale. My favorite patch, though, is the one beside the flame section, where the squad is to have the most surviving members since Parapet. This year's Iron Squad. Oh, that's cool. So they were the Irons. Okay. You weren't interested enough to sit with me before, Imogen responded, then bites into a muffin. I usually sit with my girlfriend in claw section. Besides, no use getting to know you when most of you die. Damn, Quinn adds. Tucking her curl away, just having to spring them forward. No offense, none taken. I started my apple. I nearly spit it out when Heaton and Emery, the only third years in our squad, flanked Imogen and Quinn on the side of the bench across from us. God, everybody's showing up right now. What the fuck? The only people we're missing are Dane, and Sienna, who are eating with leadership as usual. I thought Seifert would bond, Heaton said to Emery across the table, and though they caught in mid-discussion, the normally red flames in their hair are green today. Other than losing to Sorengale, he nailed every challenge. He tried to kill Adarna. Shit, maybe I should have kept that to myself. Oh, shit, every head at the table turns toward me. My guess would be that Tarn told the others, I shrugged, but Barlow bonded, Riddick questioned. Though from what I've heard, his orange scorpion tail is on the smaller side. She is, Quinn confirms, which is why he's struggling this morning. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll make up for his lack of social standing in other ways. Rihanna mutters and glazed, narrowing on my tray. You have to have some protein, Vi. You just can't survive on fruit. It's the only food I can be sure isn't tampered with, especially with Oren behind the counter. I busy myself with peeling an orange. For fuck's sakes, Imogen scrapes 3 pieces of sausage onto my plate. She's right. You're going to need all the strength you can to ride, especially a dragon as big as Taryn. I stare at the sausage. Imogen hates me just as much as Oren does. Hell, she's the one who broke my arm and ripped my shoulder out on assessment day. You can trust her, Taryn said. Where the fuck is the dragon saying this shit? He's not what? They're in a chow hall. What? That far? They know what's going. What? For real? Or am I seeing this wrong? They're in the barracks in the chow hall. No more alone time, you're right. He can see through her eyes like they flip, like he did the whole flip-flop to see her back. That's what's going on. He can see through her eyes. Some shit like that, right? Oh, okay. So is it like a sense or see? That's cool. Okay, we'll have to talk about that later. I need to get going. Okay. Damn, that slipped my mind for a second there. Fucking Christ. Okay, sorry. You can trust your Taryn says. I startled and I dropped my own. She hates me. Stop arguing with me and eat something. There's zero room for debate in his tone. Fucking Christ. My gaze raises to meet Imogen's and she tilts her head staring back at his challenge. I use my fork to cut the length and pop it in my mouth and chew, focusing on the conversation at the table again. What's your signet, Rihanna asks Emery. Air rushes down the table, rattling the glasses. Air manipulation. Got it. That's epic. Riddick's eyes widen. How much air can you move? That's none of your business. He barely spares me a glance. Sorengale, after class is out today, you're mine, Imogen says. Why are we, Imogen? What are we doing? What are we talking about? Already? Like, fuck me. Okay, I shallow my bite. I'm sorry. Her pale green eyes lock in mine. Meet me in the sparring gym. I'm already working on her with sparring. Rihanna starts. Good, we can't afford to lose her to any challenges. Imogen retorts, but I'm going to help you with the weights. Excuse me. We need to strengthen your muscles around your joints before challenges resume. That's the only way you'll survive. Respect that, Imogen. I respect it. Since now, she says, gripping her fork in first, but it's aligning her glance toward the diocese at the end of the hall that gives her away. Her concern isn't coming from the goodness of her heart. Something tells me it's an order. Squads are about to be condensed at morning formation. We'll be down to 2 in every section, she continues. Etos is kept, Atos kept the highest numbers for his first years alive, hence the patch, so he'll be allowed to retain his squad. Excuse me again, sorry. But we'll probably gain a few when they strip the squads of those who weren't as successful. As discreetly as I can, I look to my right past the fourth wing tables to the diocese where Zayden sits with his executive officer and the other section leaders, including Garrick, whose shoulders look like they should take up at least 2 seats. It's Garrick who looks my way first, his forehead lining with, "What is that? Worry?" Then he looks away. The only reason he'd be remotely worried, he knows my fate is tethered to Zayden's. Fuck. Everybody's realizing. Oh, Vi, you're going to have to prove yourself to so many people. You're going to have to prove, like, oh my God. Okay. Sorry. My gaze snapped to Zayden as my chest tightened. So freakingly beautiful. Apparently my body doesn't care. He's as dangerous as they come. The quadrant, because the heat rushes through my veins, flushing my skin. He's using a dagger to peel an apple, removing the rind one at a time in the curl. Sorry. The blade continues his path, and his eyes lift my eye, locking in mine. My whole head tingles. I'm sure your head is tingling. Gods, is there any part of my body that doesn't physically react to the sight of him? Nope. He glances toward Imogen and then back to me, and that's all it takes for me to know for certain. He's ordered her to help me, to train me. Zayden Royerson is now in the business of keeping his mortal enemy alive. Oh, fuck me. What are y'all doing in the comments down here? What do you mean you get it? What are y'all doing down here? What are y'all doing? Now 7 pages left. Are y'all being good or are we stopping the car? I'm watching you. I'm just saying. All right, back to it. You look like you're being good. All right, I got one. Everybody. All right, we're being good. Sean's verifying we're being good. I don't know if I can trust you ladies sometimes. I'm just saying we're behaving. All right, as long as you say it, evil. I see what you're doing there. I fucking love y'all. Y'all are fucking amazing. All right, here we go. Here we go again. A few hours later, after the squads are rearranged and the death roll is read, all the first-year riders in Fourth Wing, we stand with our newly issued flight leathers. Ooh, flight leathers. Hell yeah. Waiting in front of our dragon. We're going to buy some flight leathers, babe. We're going to buy some flight leathers. All right. Okay, he's reading the first-year riders of Fourth Wing standing on our newly issued flying leathers, wait in front of our dragons in the flight field. The uniform is thicker than our usual one with the full jacket. I've buttoned over my dragon scale armor. And unlike our regular uniforms, whatever you choose them to be, flight leathers bear no insignia besides our rank at our shoulder at any given leadership designation. No names, no patches, nothing that could give us away if we are separated from our dragon. So far, only one man is misbehaving. Don't put that on the... Who's misbehaving? Which man is misbehaving? Don't make me come in there. Who's misbehaving? The blocked one? That show from yesterday? Oh, or another one? Did we have another one tonight? Did you have another one tonight? Are you for real? Oh, I love drama. We got to talk about drama. Okay, we'll talk about it later. All right, back to the story. Sorry. I love drama. I know you have my back. Y'all always got my back because y'all are the best. I'll go. All right. I'm going. Okay, y'all gonna start talking about that. Okay. And I'm like, okay. Besides your ranks, no patches, nothing can give us away if we're separated from our dragons. Just a lot of sheaths for your weapons. I try not to think about possibility fighting a war effort one day and focus on the organized chaos involving in the flight field this morning. I can't miss the way the other cadets look at Terran and the wide berth the other dragons give him. Honestly, if I had those teeth bared at me, I'd back away too. No, you wouldn't, because you didn't. You stayed in defense. Oh my God, she can't even fucking talk in her head. Oh, dude. That's legit. That is like having a fucking badass life coach in your head, Like, I wish I could do that for people. If I could just be in people's head all the time, I'd motivate the shit out of some of y'all. All right, anyway, digressing. Especially you.
Me.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Whew. She said, no, you wouldn't because you didn't. You stayed and defended Andarnia. His voice fills my head, and I can tell you in his tone, there are places he'd rather be. Only because there was a lot going on at this moment, I respond. Adarnia isn't coming this morning. She has no need for flight lessons when she can't bear you. Good point. Though it would have been nice to see her. She's quieter in my head, too. Not as meddlesome as Taryn. I heard that. Now pay attention. Focus. Digress and pay attention. All right, that's funny. I roll my eyes and focus on what, God damn it, Corey is saying from the center of the field, his hands up, using common lesser magic to project his voice so we can all hear. God help us when Riddick figures out how to do that. I pipe back a smile, knowing he'll find some way to annoy the shit out of every rider in the quadrant, not just his squad. Fucking Riddick, I love you, man. You're the shit. All right, and at only 92 riders, you are our smallest class to date. Damn. Okay. My shoulders dip. I thought 101 were willing to bond, plus you. Willing doesn't mean they found worthy riders, Tarn answers. And yet, 2 of you chose me, with 41 unbonded. That's quite the insult. You're worthy, at least I think you are. But apparently, don't pay attention in class. He huffs and a warm puff of steam blasts from the back of my neck. There are 41 unbonded riders who would kill to be standing where you are. Corey continues. And your dragons know that their bond is at the weakest point right now. So if you fail, if you fall, if you fail, there's a good chance your dragon might let you if you think the unbonded will be a better choice. Comforting. Tarn makes a noise that reminds me of the scuff. Now we're going to mount, then follows a series of specific maneuvers your dragons already know. Your orders are simple today. Stay in your seat. Corey flushes and he then turns and breaks into a sprint, racing a dozen feet towards the dragon's foreleg, making a vertical climb to the mountain, just like the last obstacle of the gauntlet. I swallow, wishing I hadn't eaten so much for breakfast, and turn to face Tarn. To my left and right, the other riders are doing the same mounting maneuver. There is no way I can pull this off normally, let alone with my ankle still healing. Tarn dips his shoulder and makes his leg like a ramp for me. Defeat, just about to swallow me whole. I've bonded the biggest and certain grumpiest dragon in the quadrant. And yet he has to make accommodations for me. Excuse me. There are accommodations for me. I've seen your memories. I'm not about to have you sticking daggers in my legs for you to climb up. Let's go. Sorry, I can snort too. That'll happen if you get a really good laugh out of me, just so you know. I snort, but I make the ascent, shaking my head as I navigate his spikes and I find the seat. My thighs ache from yesterday and I wince as I get into position, gripping the pommel of the scales. And Corey, I'm going to fucking names. Corey I. Dragon launches into the sky. Hold tight. I feel the same bands of energy clamping around my legs, and Tarn crouches a millisecond before he hurls skyward. The wind tears in my eyes and my stomach falls away. I risk holding on one hand to lower my flight goggles. Immediate relief. We had to go second. We had to go second, I asked Taryn as we fly out of the canyon in the higher the mountain range. I get it now. Why I didn't see the dragons training often, even though I basically grown up at Bazgaiath. The only people around are the other riders. Everyone is going to see when I slide right off. I only agreed to follow. What is his name? Okay, that's another dragon's name. I only agreed to follow Smadged because his rider is your instructor. So you're an in front kind of guy. Good to know. Reminds me to spend my time at the temple so I can make multiple appeals to Doom. I keep my focus on Corey. Well, I keep every time that name is different, watching for when the maneuver will start. The goodness of strength in war. Taryn starts scuffing this time. Dragons don't think we need the gods at our side? Shit, it's cold up here. My gloved hands tighten on the pommel. Dragons pay no heed to your puny gods. Corey, I banked right. Taryn follows suit, leading us into a steep dive, face down into the peaks, clenching my legs, but I know it's Taryn keeping me in the seat. He holds me together with another climb, and even near spiral of doing a turn. I can't help but notice he's taking everything Corey is doing and making it harder. You can't hold on to me the entire time, you know. Watch me, unless you'd rather scrape off in the glacier below like Glenna's rider back there. No! Yahoo! Your guess is as good as mine. He's not mentioned again? That's funny. Okay, I whip my head around to look, but all I see is turned tails swinging, his massive spikes blocking the view. Don't look. We already lost a rider. My throat knots. Glenna chose poorly. He never bonds strongly anyway. Oh my God. If you keep holding on to me like this, your energy if you keep holding me like this, your energy will go into, what? Why can't I say these words? If you keep holding me like this, your energy will go into keeping me on instead of channeling when you need power for battle, I argue. It's a minuscule amount of my power. How the hell am I supposed to be a rider if I can't stay on the dragon by myself? Have it your way. What are you doing, you? I about pissed my pants. Have it your way. The bands fall off. Thank you! Shit. He bangs left and my thigh slips. My hand slides. I skid right off his side. My fingers fumble for purchase, finding none. Rushing air fills my ears as I plummet toward the glacier, raw fear gripping my heart and squeezing like a vice. Motherfuck. The shape of the body below grows bigger and bigger. I'm yanked up as Terran claws catch me, harnessing me just like he did during the threshing. He climbs high, then tosses me again, but at least I'm prepared for the impact this time. As his back rises to meet me, my falling bottom, there is a disgusting roar of something I don't understand in my head. What the hell does that mean? I scramble from my seat and get myself in position as he flies level. The closest translation for humans is probably, for fuck's sake! Now, are you going to stay seated this time? I am with you, Tarn. I am fucking with you, my guy. He dips back into formation. I manage to stay on. I have to be able to do this by myself. Okay, we can build up to it. You've been training for less than a year, my girl. Can we please have some expectation management? Fucking shitballs. Sorry. I managed to stay on. I have to be able to do this myself, but we don't need to do this. I argue. Stupid silver human. Taryn mumbles, following Carrie as I into a dive. I fall again and again and again. Right? He's over it, but I'm just sitting here fucking Christ the cracker. All right, almost done. Later that evening after dinner, I make my way to the sparring gym. Everything hurts from now. How many times I slid off Tarn's back, and I'm pretty sure there are bruises under my arms from him catching me. I'm through the rotunda and crossing into the academic wing when I hear fuck, Dane, this is not the time, my guy, calling me, jogging to catch up to me. I wait for that familiar swelling of happiness that we might have a minute alone, but it doesn't come. Instead, there's a sea of awkwardness that I don't know how to navigate. You say, I'm busy, I gots to go, I'll catch you on the flip side. What the hell is wrong with me? Dane is gorgeous and really a really good man. He can be, but he's not your man. He's honorable and my very best friend. But he won't break the rules for you. If the man won't break rules for you, how do you expect him to do the hard thing when the time is to choose? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing this out there, and I hope my daughters fucking watch this one day. I'm not a dad right now. I'm a fucking fly on a wall reading an amazing story. Sorry about the snot. Sorry. He's a good man, honorable, my best friend. So what if we don't have chemistry? Rana, you said you're headed this way. He says once he reaches my side, concerning and melting his brow. I'm going to work out. I force myself to smile as we turn the corner where the gym is just ahead of us, a large arch door. You don't get enough during flight today. He touches my shoulder. Don't fucking touch me, and stops. So I do too. Pitching my face to him in an empty hallway. I definitely fell enough today. I checked my bandage on my arm. At least I don't tear my stitches open. At least I didn't tear my stitches open. Excuse me, I think I might have a burp coming. Excuse me, I did. Sorry about that. His jaw works. I honestly thought you'd be right there once Tarn chooses you. And I will be. I assure him, my voice rising. I just need to strengthen my muscles to stay seated throughout maneuvers. And Tarn insists on making everything harder than what Corey is doing. For your own good. Are you always around? I snap back mentally. Yes, get used to it. Oh, God. Oh, fuck it. I can't. Every time he pops in. Oh, okay. When I get my own copies of these books, I'm going to have to highlight the dragon's verbiage so that way I know what voices to use. That's going to be awesome. Okay, sorry. Oh, fuck, I'm buying more books. God damn it. All right, sorry. I'm not glitching out. I'm here. I'm realizing what this book reading is going to start costing me now. All right, it used to be sports, now it's books. All right, for your own good, you'll get used to it. I fight the urge to growl at the intrusive overbearing. Still here, Violet. Dane asks, I'm sorry, I'm not used to Taryn butting into my thoughts. It's a good sign. It means your bond is strengthening. And honestly, I'm not sure why he's giving you a hard time with maneuvers. It's not like there's any aerial threat out there besides the griffins. And we all know one breath of fire means those birds are goners. Tell him to ease up on you. Tell him to mind his own business. Yes, I love more of the fucking yes. Tell him, Taryn. Tell him. Oh, I'll do that. I bite back a laugh. Take it easy on him. He's my best friend. Taryn snorts. A sigh rips through Dane's lips, and my palms face gently. His gaze dropping to my lips for a heartbeat before he steps back. Look, about last night. Yeah, let's talk about last night, bitch. The part where you told Zayden, excuse me, the part where you told me Zayden would get me killed if I bonded Taryn, or the part where you kissed me? I fold my arms across my chest. You know who else does that? I'm just saying. I fold my arms across my chest, carefully across my chest. The kids. He admits in his voice lowering, it never should have happened. Relief, of course, through me. Right? I cracked a smile. Thank God he feels the same way. It doesn't mean we're not friends. The best friends. Yes, friend zone. Let's be in the friend zone. Yes, I approve this friend zone. This is one of the few times, I'm sorry. One of the few times I approve a friend zone. The best friends, he agrees, but his eyes are heavy with sadness. It's okay. It's okay, bud. You'll find yours. It's not her. I don't understand. And it's not that I don't want you. What? My brows are... What are you saying? Are our wires some... What is happening? Or why I'm saying the same thing you are. Two lines appear between the brows. It's incredible frown upon the physical relationship with anybody in our chain of command. Oh, yeah. That's definitely isn't. That's not what I'm saying, bitch tits. And you know how hard I've worked to be a squad. You're more worried about being a... See, this is why another reason I don't like Dane. Like, where are you... I don't know. I mean, I gotta have a little bit of, I gotta be easy. There was a point in my career unfortunately, I had to put the family on the back burner but I never did it like that. All right, sorry. Yeah, definitely, that's not what I'm saying. And you know what? I've worked to be a squad leader. I'm determined to be a wing leader next year. As much as you mean to me, he shakes his head. Oh, this is all about politics. Right. I get it. It shouldn't matter. The only reason he isn't pursuing me is rank. And honestly, it doesn't. But it definitely makes me lose the respect for him. Lose respect for him? Which is something I never expected. And maybe next year, if you're in a different wing or even after graduation, he starts, hope lighting up his eyes. Sorengale, let's go. I'm not sitting here all night. Thank you, Imogen. Fucking end this shit. Imogen calls from the doorway, her arms folded across your chest. If our squad leader is done with you, that is. Dane rears back, glancing between Imogen and me. She's training you? She offered. Squad loyalty and all that, blah, blah, blah. Imogen offers a smile that doesn't reach her eyes. Don't worry. I'll take good care of her. Bye, Atos. I toss Dane a quick smile and walk away, refusing to look over my shoulder to see if he's still there. She quickly follows after me, then leads me toward the corner of the left of where the glass meets the stone and pushes open a door I've never taken time to notice before. The room is lit with mage lights and a full of a variety of wooden machinery and racks, ropes, pulleys, benches, and levers and bars. Oh, it's called a weight room. Hello? The weight room. All right. Attached to the wall and on the other side, doing push-ups on a mat, is one of our first-year Tyrus. I saw in the woods that night. Garrett crouched down next to her, urging her on. There you go. Don't worry, Sorengale. Imogen coos in saccharine, sweet tone. There are only 3 of us in here. You're perfectly safe. Garrett turns his gaze, meeting mine, and he continues calling off reps for the other first year. He nods once and goes back to his task. You're the only one I'm worried about, I say as she leads me to the machine with a polished wooden seat. 2 cushions square meet in front at the knee height. She laughs, and I think at the first, she laughs, and at first I think it's a genuine sound I hear her make. Fair point. Since we can't work that ankle of yours or your arms until they're healed, we're going to start with the most important muscle you have for staying on dragons, the core. She glances down on my body, sighs with obvious disdain. Those weak-ass inner thighs. Oh, sorry, I was thinking it would have been the core, not the thighs. But being between some thighs is a very fun place. Anyway, you're only doing this because Zayden is making you, right? I ask, between parking my ass in the seat of a machine with the cushion wood between my knees as she makes adjustment. Her eyes meet mine and narrow. Rule number 1, he's Rorinson to you, first year. My bad, Imogen. And you'll never get used, and you never get to question me about him, ever. That's 2 rules, and I'm starting to think my first guess about them is right. With that kind of fierce loyalty, they have to be lovers. They ain't lovers. I don't think they're lovers. I'm not jealous, nope. The pit of ugliness spreading inside my chest isn't jealousy. It can't be. Ha! It is. She scuffs and pulls the lever immediately to tension on the wood. Oh, is she doing Pilates with her ass or something? They rush outward, separating my thighs. Now get to work. Push them back together. 30 reps. And that is today. Woo! Holy crap balls, Batman. Oh my geez Louise. Violet's true nemesis, the hip abductor machine. That's hilarious. Where's my plug? My phone's about to die. I'm coming, 1 second. Don't run away. I forgot to plug my phone in. Run. I'm here. I've got the pua. I've got the power plug. Whew. There we go. All right. That was a ride. Yes, that was a crazy ride. Wow. There we go. Sorry, I might have flashed out for a second. Oh, that was so fun. I got to grab the cover. Woo. That is a wild ride. Ooh, you hear me in both ears now. What? Now I'm in both ears? What happened? Okay, it just left again. You know what? I wonder if Okay, I wonder if I'm going to have to take my phone case off so my microphone can go up tighter in the plug. I thought that. 18, no, we said 17 because I read 2 today. I think, I'm gonna, I have to process all this. I love this. I really do. I have to process all this. I can never pace my reading. I love my reactions. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all, let's, what the hell? Oh, did we agree more? It's late. Up to 18, also not 18. Any thoughts on it? Dude, Adarnia, she's shocking. I seriously love it. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, questions I have. Okay, let's get through them. Okay, Adarnia, she's cool. I think she's going to be She's gonna be a little. She's gonna be what's I can only compare her to like people I know and stuff, but she's gonna be the little like the Elid, like the little firecracker that just pops out of nowhere, right? You know what I mean? Like you think she's a little weak thing, and she's just gonna fucking come out of the middle of nowhere and fucking shock everybody. Like she's about like they say. Okay, hang on. How do I put this? They make it feel like General Milgren's dragon, the large one, is like the best, but I have a feeling that like Adarna is like really like the dragon leader. Like it's just a small, like it's the heir to be or something. I don't know. That's why she can do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all can push for more. Y'all trying. This is a lot. Nah, guy, I would. This chapter's too long, though. It's too long. Let's see. 207. Yeah, that's 20 pages. That'll take me too long. That's too long. I want to. No, it's not the sleep. It's not the sleep. It's just it'll take me too long. It'll take too long, and I don't want to lose people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to process it because that was so much. That was thrashing. That was the thrashing. But I will get 18, 19, and 20 read tomorrow and reviewed and posted. I'll get all my reviews for today's and those up tomorrow. Okay, so yes. Well, I love Imogen. I will say this much. I don't think Imogen and Zayden, I don't think there's that love triangle. I don't think there's that. So there's that. Let's see, what else did I see? Process, Riddick, no, don't. It's okay. Atroam, yeah, he sounds cool. The chunky red tonight was a lot. Yeah, good to marinate. Okay, when's the next live? I can't spell. What did I say? I don't know. I don't know. I think we are almost halfway through, and I think we need to wait at least a little while, maybe until the end before we do some more, because I don't want to end up getting in trouble for like doing an entire audio book. Like, can you get in trouble for that? I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble for that. So how do you think the mating bond? So how do you think the mating bond with? Okay, so with that one, by the end of the series, Zayden and Vi are going to be. I think Zayden and Vi are going to be. I botch enough words. I was telling Twisted List that I'm sure I do enough commentary and botch words. Nobody's going to say shit to me. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, those scenes, like even when I do those recaps on my scenes, y'all know I don't want kids because that's on the TikTok. I don't know who can watch those. I don't want to be that gay. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep going. I think, like I said, I'm done for today. Maybe next weekend. We'll see what happens. We'll see where I'm at during. Just go live at 26 again. Okay, so if I did that, I would do 18, 19, and 20 tomorrow. That's Sunday. 18, 19, 20 tomorrow. And then that would be Tuesday. Important chapters. Okay, so she needs to check. We'll check that out. Duff, don't want to be that guy. Yeah. 26. Okay, so it's looking. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's going on. And before I do, just so 26 to 29 is War Games. Ooh, I mean, if I do that, that's like 2 days away. That would be like Tuesday or something. Oh, man. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to take at least 1 day off. I'll take at least 1 day off, maybe two. And then maybe if it's War Games 26 in that, I'll do 20 through 25 on my own. And then we'll do War Games on the important, since that one everybody's saying is doing that. We'll do War Games live, and I'll make sure you know what day that is. 2 or 3 days. Okay? But I think we're going to do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, because we're at 18. So Thursday would be 18, 19, 20. Monday would be 21, to 25. So Tuesday. That's what it looks like. Now if I do Tuesday, that'll have to be a little late because I got to do my dinners. I got to do my dinners with my family. We're not taking that away. So if I were to do during the week, it would have to be like 9 Central Standard Time. She's opening the door. She's coming out. Recaps are awesome. Yeah. So if I'll talk about it with her, and if we do maybe on Tuesday for the war games, it would be Tuesday, and we'll do that. Gotta do so we'll figure that out. Why not Wednesday? So as long as it's evening. I mean, yeah, we could do that too. So I'll tell you what, we'll figure it out. I'll put out a little tiki-taki on there, and we'll let you know. We'll figure it out. But definitely, I guess the war games. Wow. Look at my hair, y'all. Whoa, that is crazy. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure. We'll let the boss decide. Oh, I am wearing my Hug Me jacket later on. I'm wearing that to sleep tonight. Y'all put it on now.
Is that your emotional support jacket?
It's now the emotional support jacket here. So that way I don't bang all the metal on everybody. Here, you want to hold the mic for a second? Everybody wants to see the jacket. We'll put a jacket in. We'll get in full wise regalia for this one. We're getting full. I'll come in. You can chat with me. I'll get in full regalia.
Hair's falling apart. Oh, that's beautiful. You should see the maneuvering he's doing. What's your favorite part so far?
Fourth wing.
Hey.
I like Vi. I like how she uses her brain. I like that. I like when the underdog. I like
smart guy. Yeah.
I like brains. I'm tired of strong people being strong. It's cool and all, but everybody wants to do stupid. I like when the underdog wins. I like that powerness. That's me. So yeah. Here we go. Hang on. So just so you see, guys, I dropped the holy crap. I dropped the mic, babe. The mic is on the ground.
That's what she said.
It's behind me. That's what she said. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I dropped the mic. Anyway, so this is how I'm going to sleep tonight, y'all. I'll have her strap me in really good. I'm gonna have her strap me in good, and then woo, this is how I'm sleeping. Because holy crap. Oh, new rider uniform unlocked. Could you imagine if this was a video game and there's a skin called the Waddy skin? Look, it's the Waddy skin. Here we go.
Straight jacket and cauldron. That's amazing.
Oh my Lord, that would have been funny. I should have done this when they were doing, oh my God, when they were doing the AI people. If I would have, oh my God, I should have done that. When everybody was doing the AI, like, oh, thank you for the roses. I could have done that in there. That's so crazy. Oh, that skin. Oh, watch out. We got a cat butt coming in. She's trying to sneak in. Oh, straight jacket, leather, right? That would be legit. That would be so legit. Oh, cat butt. Oh, you tried to shoot so fast. Okay. Being introduced was Tarn. That was legit. Okay, so was there any more questions? I know I was putting my clothes on and stuff. Any more questions that we want to answer before we end this out? Or anything anybody want to say? Anybody want to ask? Any questions? Is there anything I need to do that anybody wants to see? They used to use the cap. You're bleeding, stop. That was epic. That was epic. The you're bleeding, stop it. That was a hilarious scene. That was a great scene.
You're making us look bad. Stop it.
Dude. Okay, so now that I've actually fucking met Taryn, yes, I can see his voice. His voice. Me and Twister were talking about this. Taryn's voice is definitely Sean Connery for me. You're making us look bad. God damn it, Trebek, because that's the way your mother likes it. I'm sorry. Does anybody else feel that too? Sean Connery for sure. Yes. Okay. So we're not losing it here. We're not losing it. Let me put the people see it. Definitely. Ooh, I can see Idris Elba. I could definitely see that, but I'm gonna have to go with Sean Connery just because I've seen Sean or I've heard Sean Connery as a dragon. You know what I mean? Oh, dude. Listen, that is probably one of the Denzel. What about a Denzel? No, I don't think Denzel could do it. Morgan Freeman. What about a Morgan Freeman type voice? Would that be a good one? Say the bleeding line, in Sean Connery form. What bleeding line? What you want me to say? 100%. Sean Connery is good too. What line are you wanting me to say? And are we wanting to say it? Or the star? Oh, Scotty from Star Trek. Oh, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain, and I can't give her no more because the catbird keep coming through my goddamn screen, you know what I mean? I gotta cover this shit up. Goddamn catbird here. All right, James Earl Jones. Oh, yeah, not Scotty. Jeffrey Wright, the guy who does, oh, okay. You're bleeding. Stop it. You're wrecking it. I know who you and what you are, Violet. Yes, these are lines. Dude, these are some peak lines that y'all are popping. I ain't gonna lie. At least I knew with like Crescent City when I heard, hey, say the thing, I knew what the thing was. With this one, when you're like, say the thing, I'll be like, what, Tarnacia? That's all I know. Tarn has bars. Yeah. The Growling Dude does live. Taryn has some bangers. Yeah. The Growling Dude. There's some quote, yeah. Oh, there's definitely some quotes in this book. I can see why everybody likes this book. Like, I can definitely see it. Don't, I can see why. It's got fucking dragons. Like, it's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I love their mind. Tarn would roast you for Tarny. Oh, I'm sure he would, but I think he would like to have the mutual respect because he knows I'm gonna stick up for the little people, and he knows that I just have some issues inside this noggin of mine. I think it's because my Kevlar, when I went in basic training, I don't think they gave me the right one, and I got hit in the head a lot, and I think it just messed up my vocabulary and speaking skills. We're gonna go with that one, all right? I'm gonna need to hear Sean Connery voice for the epic Tarn. I'm gonna have to wear that. Stop bleeding. You're embarrassing us. Stop. I hear a darn like Galinda. Galinda. Okay. So, I can't wait to see some of the name of the people that travels in the third book. I think you're gonna love Tarn's relationship. Riddick's mind talk with the dragon needs to be shared with the world. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, I don't even want to know. Wow, that's 500 comments. That's holy crap. That's a lot. I just want to say I'm sorry that I don't get to give you y'all's kudos for my hair's all jagged. I don't even care anymore. For talking in here and all the gifts and stuff. I don't always see them and stuff, and I'm still learning this. Nobody can imagine being Jack Barlow's dragon. I'm surprised the orange dragon picked Barlow. Like, we have to question that dragon's taste, right? I'm just saying.
I mean, it is orange. It's probably sharing somebody else's brain cell.
Exactly. Are orange dragons like orange cats? They only share one brain cell? That could be it. And let's be honest, like Riddick's kind of a class clown like me, right? So maybe, you know, they all get along. They would have picked me. I don't think Tarn would have picked me, but there's a dragon out there. I think there's a slightly heavily medicated, probably broken dragon that would like me. Oranges are unhinged. Yes, we have to question that dragon. Orange dragons are the most ruthless. Okay. Riddick's dragon is brown though, right? And he's more okay. Green one. Who's dragon? Do we need to look up a dragon real quick? I think we all the like who's dragon? Who dragon? Dragon? Dragon. I don't know.
She's dying for your attention.
She is. She loves me. She wants some. Come on, baby. You want to come out? You want to come say hi? You come on. All right. You'd have to have the orange mentality was ready. Hey, baby, come and say hi. Yes. Love on the book. Yeah. Everybody say hi, Hobie. I know. Cat butt. All right, everybody. I think we're going to leave it there. It's almost 11 o'clock here, and I know it's got to be later for some people. I'm pretty sure Ruka, she left a long time ago, right? It was, and the other one, it was Kappa. Girlfriend, you are trying. You are trying. Oh my God, your Gemini verse, you're still here? You said it was like 5 o'clock in the morning an hour ago. You're still here. My friend, 7 a.m. You, please go get some sleep. How are you still here? Oh my God, yes, get some sleep. All right, everybody, we're leaving here just so Gemini verse gets some sleep because good Lord. Everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Seriously. No drama tonight? Ooh, that's good. All right, I will let everybody know when we're going to do, I believe it's 26. This book conquer. And we'll get to you. All right. Oh, now here comes Toe with the cat butt coming in. All right, everybody. We're going to say, we're going to end it there. We're going to say thanks for coming out. Until next time, as always, thank you. We love you. Thank you for coming out and for all the support, for the 70.6K likes. Y'all are unheard of. I'm glad y'all have so much fun. Thank you all. Thank you all. Until next time. Thank you again for all the gifts. Thank you for the hearts and the roses and all the, God, thank you. Until next time, I'm going to hit this button. 5, 4. Thank you all. 3, 2, 1. Thank you all again for coming. Until next time.